Hi, guys. Welcome to the Power Network. I'm Amy. Buckle up, folks, because we've got a showdown brewing in the Gypverse. Gypsy is absolutely obsessed with her triangles, and here we are, all triangulated together, discussing the dynamic duo of Ryan and Ken. Tonight, Ryan is going live, and guess what? That's our entertainment for the evening. I think that's really funny. He's got some juicy deets to share with the Tiki Tac apps, and we'll be streaming it. And joining us will be none other than Jen from Crafted Evidence Podcast. So let's roll those credits and blast off into the Gypverse stratosphere of excitement. Remember to touch grass and hug some kittens and puppies after your ride, folks, because this is heavy stuff. A special shout out to the Power Replay crew and my beloved dragonflies. I love you.
Cavalier's drumming his old guitar again. Words rolling out into our fire. If heaven had wings, I would steal them and fly away with you for a while. Hearing the essence of gratitude, your dreamy little smile on my lips. I miss my cue, but baby, I had you. Miss my cue, but I had you for that day.
Here in the essence of gratitude, I'm so happy to be back here with my power crew. How's everyone doing today? Are you ready to talk about Ryan and Gypsy? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Do you think Ryan's going to show up today? I don't even know. But before we get started, if we could start that algorithm dance party that I like to do, just start warming up your fingers and dancing them right up to the hearts and thumbs up button. Helps us dance out into the algorithm, party out there, bring more people back. It's just a free way to help us out, and it's really, really appreciated. Tonight, I have Crafted Evidence, Jen, with me. Hi, how are you?
Hello, guys. I am amped.
I am too. I hurt my back a little bit, so I am in a little bit of pain too. So
I know. No, I'm kind of feeling it too. That's why we decided we're not going on cam tonight. So, um, a pain today. How about you guys in the chat? How are you feeling this week?
oh, you know what? Today we're coming to you. I thought we were coming to you on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, but I clicked the wrong button. Let me fix that. Let us get over to Twitch.
Well, we know we're on YouTube for sure.
Yes, we're coming to you on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch now. Okay, how's everyone doing? Let's see who's in chat today. I thought we'd pop on like 15 minutes early before Ryan comes on.
Sure.
Do you think Ryan's going to show up?
I do. And I think, I was thinking, I bet she was waiting all day for this. Like, what's he going to say? And then it starts to make me wonder if they're all in on it, like as a part of, well, I don't think they got renewed for lifetime, but it makes me wonder if they're all in on it to try to monetize together. I really hope not, because I mean, we've seen in the past week they got on this app and this isn't even funny anymore. It's actually concerning at this point.
Well, it got pretty intense in last summer, around this time. This story got really intense, and the Lions Gate is opening up again this summer, it seems like. So the Lions Gate portal. And so, I mean, it opens every summer, but I feel like this is just added steam for the Gypverse. And I saw a TikTok, or I think it was a TikTok somewhere. Was it a TikTok? or was it a YouTube? I don't know. I've been going back and forth so much lately that somebody said something about Ryan is the mature one in this whole scenario. So when Ryan decides to stop this, that's when it's going to stop.
Yeah,
And I
I
agree.
think that makes sense. And I feel like, I've actually had some correspondence with Ryan, and he, I kind of, in our conversation
Oh, I
said to
think Amber
him,
J is here.
"Oh,
Is that
cool. Yeah,
Amber
I told
J?
her to drop by."
Yeah, I think that
Um,
is Amber J. But is Crazy Ma Amber J? I don't know. Amber J either has
I
some
don't.
competition or something.
Yeah, I told her to come up
Crazy Mama
in the
says,
chat
listen,
here.
ladies, I love me some Ryan. I'm about to drive to Louisiana and marry him right up. So go get him. He needs somebody.
And that's what I was saying to him. Like, I have to imagine there are legit women reaching out to him and are interested. Maybe
Yeah,
not
he's
Amber, but
heartbroken though.
like I'm just
He's
saying, yeah.
heartbroken.
Um, right. And I said, sometimes we meet people in our lives that they bring us to the person we're supposed to be with. And you
Yeah.
dodged a bullet, dude. You dodged a bullet. And I know it's
Yeah.
hard to see that right now, but you'll see it in a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now. But I know he's hurting right now. Um, and genuinely, I said, I'm sorry that you're going through all this. And I really hate all this drama that kind of came with people saying he got fired from his job, and that didn't really happen. I really do hope he speaks on that tonight a little bit. I don't know if he will. I think it would be wise for him to do so, though.
Crazy Ma, I would love for you to get a hold of him. He needs to be gotten a hold of.
I know. Yeah.
When your heart's broken, it's just so hard to deal with stuff. And she's really hitting below the belt. And I hope he just speaks his truth and then just walks away from her. But I mean, it's not gonna happen like that. But that's what I wish for
Right.
him. But
Right. I do hope he stands up for himself a little bit. I'm starting to lose a little respect for Ryan in the sense
I've
of,
lost respect for him.
yeah, I mean, I guess here's the thing. You guys kind of got me into this case. I wasn't really into it, then I started to get into it, and I was rooting for the underdog. And I was like, I want this guy to have like a total summer glow up where he has a makeover and just gets himself right, gets himself mentally in the right headspace, physically in the right headspace, and kind of just changes it all around and is kind of like, look what you lost.
Well,
I just don't know
I
if it's
mean,
gonna
he
happen.
had the stomach surgery for Gypsy Rose, so I mean, he has been losing weight
For sure.
progressively. So, well, I shouldn't say for Gypsy Rose, but I feel like it was for Gypsy Rose.
Well, it's kind of like a revenge bod, right? I mean, whether it's for himself or whoever, there's some motivation there
Yeah.
because let's be honest, she said she wasn't physically attracted to him. And
Hmm.
that publicly is really hard, I think, for someone to hear. Uh, Probably something she didn't need to tell people. Could have kept that to herself. I just feel like
Not
she
probably, definitely.
definitely right. She keeps, throwing these blows out there to him, like, the text messages, and then his personal use of medications. I mean, he just keeps getting knocked down by her, and he lets it happen.
Yeah, he lets it happen. That's the key word. Keywords. He lets it happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
What
almost like an
happened? It does.
emotional, yeah, it's like an emotionally abusive relationship he continues in the cycle of.
I don't understand it.
I
Okay.
don't, and I have to think, like, there are women sliding into his DMs talking to him, but maybe he doesn't think he can trust them. I don't really know what it is, but I
Yeah,
hope
that's
happiness for
fair.
everyone. I don't want to sound like cheesy and corny and everything, but I I think everyone deserves to be happy.
I agree.
So I hope that for him, and I hope for the sake of Gypsy's kid, they get off social media, because it would be the best thing for all of them. That 30-minute break she took was ridiculous.
30 minutes.
Like,
I have no idea how to say this person's name, but I agree. No sane woman would want to deal with the stuff Jip will put anyone Ryan dates. Her life will be torn apart. I agree. I feel bad for yeah, that's a good point, because whatever woman Ryan goes for, she's going to go after.
Oh, for sure. Because she still thinks that she has her claws in him,
Yeah,
right?
she's in her triangle. She's in her Bella, what is it? Twilight phase. She still wants it.
There was something we were talking about this week, and I wanted to know kind of what the chat thinks, and I want to know what you think, Amy. A lot of people were saying maybe he needs to rehome the dog because every day it makes him think of Gypsy, but I don't know. I don't think that would be the right thing to do.
Rehome the dog. Why?
Yeah, because they think it's bringing him back to a negative, bad place. But I don't think.
But when you break up with, do you rehome your children? What the hell does that mean?
People are trying to say oh, well, then he could have a clean break, and I'm like, no, you don't do that. And you know what? I see more of that dog in him than I see Gypsy, him and that dog.
He loves Pixie.
Yeah, I see Pixie and Ryan.
I mean, if he was going to rehome her, rehoming her would have been like when Gypsy left, but now it's too late for that. I'm sure they're bonded and attached. Well, I mean, listen, I don't want to go into Pixie because I don't want to be upset about the dog.
Right.
I don't need to be upset about the dog.
Yeah, I really do think it's kind of part of his persona now, like Ryan and Pixie.
Yeah,
I think everyone in chat kind of agrees. No, you don't rehome the dog. You just move forward with your life.
You just keep it moving. So let me see if Ryan, what time is it? 8:50.
Couple minutes.
8:50 here.
I think he's going to keep us waiting a few minutes just for the anxiety factor.
Let's take a look at some of it. Let's take a look at his video that he put out. I mean, I'm sure he's got some satisfaction. I would have some satisfaction if Gypsy had just done what she did to me and I went on the internet and been like, hey, Thursday, 8:00, be there.
Yeah. Oh God, she's sitting here chomping at the bit, right?
What do you think she did? What do you think she did leading up to here? What do you think? Do you think she texted him? Do you think she had Ken text him? Do you think she had Christy? No, not probably Christy. Not Christy.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think there's no more communication with Ken. But if Ryan was smart, he would just not reach out, even if she responded, even replied. But I'm hoping he dishes some tea tonight. I really am.
I would love to be like Ryan's coach. Come on, Ryan, let me be in your ear. And I could just, I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio with 5 planets in Scorpio, Ryan. I can play this. I can play this game for you. Please let me do it. But no.
Well, girl, I'm trying to get him to come on the podcast. Even if we just talk about, mental health from all of this, I'm game. I want to know what you've been through. I mean, of course, we want to know.
He looks like he's lost weight for sure here. His face looks it looks different, actually. His face looks different now that I'm looking at it. But I've been feeling like his face looks different the last few days. But I don't know if it's because he's so flushed. He's really flushed lately. And I don't know if it's because he's so upset about everything.
Can guys use filters on TikTok, you guys?
Oh, yeah.
I would assume so, right? The camera. I just have never searched, obviously, but I mean, I love filters. I think they're so fun.
Apps are male, female based. I mean, it comes with the same stuff. So, but I don't think he's using it. Is he using an app, a filter? I don't know, but he looks really.
I mean, I would think,
hey guys,
maybe
it's me, Ryan.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I thought it was him. Amy, you got me going good. For a second there, I got it.
No, we're about to watch a video. I'm waiting to see. I have his page up. I don't have my notifications on for TikTok, so I keep refreshing because
Yeah,
I
me
don't
too.
want
I'm
to turn
refreshing every
notifications
time.
on for TikTok. I know a lot of our YouTube people don't like to go over to TikTok, so that's why we're doing it. Let me turn my phone down while I make sure. Okay, so sorry, go ahead.
No, we can listen to it. I thought he was going live. I got
Okay.
amped.
Of course, I always say that in every video, so I can't help it, guys. Anyway, now that the second season is finished airing, there's some things I need to speak on regarding the second season. I am a type of
I think
person
he's
that
live.
has to process things.
All right, let's do it.
Wait. But it's not showing up on my oh, there it is.
There we go. All right. He's
All
gonna
right,
drag
guys.
this out.
Hold on a second. Let me get it up there for you guys.
Yeah, no worries.
This is the first live that I've ever announced going live, just for the
All right,
record.
here we go.
The first one I've ever announced. Usually I
I'm
just,
gonna mute.
You're
you
welcome,
oh,
Tay.
that's cool.
I'm
I
not
got
muting.
distracted by that graphic. I like that. I'm letting people join before I start anything.
Do a
Sasha,
poll,
thank you.
Ryan.
Just letting people get on here. I'm just gonna give
I'm
about
gonna
5
go in
minutes
there and
before I
shout
start.
out at
We
him.
need to
Okay.
talk over it too, also from time to time for fair
But-
play use.
Yeah.
I hope
the
y'all are doing all
copyright,
right.
yeah.
Almost at 100,000 likes. I like it. Let's keep getting them
I
up.
like
I'd love
it,
to get to a couple
Ryan.
million.
Come
That would be
on.
awesome.
He's gonna drag this out too, though, for like gifts and stuff like
I'm in
that.
there too. I'm sending my love. Oh, wait.
Man, the chat's going so fast though. Oh,
Oh,
what happened?
sorry.
I got it though too if we need it.
No, I
That's
I
cool.
pulled it up on my phone and it won't let
It's
me
like
do
the
it
neatest
both.
thing about
So
TikTok is
I
the
can't watch
graphic.
it on my phone and
Do I need a
my
Kleenex?
computer.
No,
So
I don't.
If yours goes out,
It's a
I'll
little.
pull it up
The
on my
weather's
phone and we can
strange here
listen
in
to the
Louisiana.
audio.
Like
okay.
it's hot and then it's cold and then it's hot. Pixie, what you doing, baby?
How
Rose.
many
Calm
people?
down.
He's got
Yeah,
8,000
we letting
people
people
in here
join.
right now.
Thank y'all for the
Dude,
gifts, guys.
you can start. You got
Oh,
8K.
that's cool, Jennifer. Thank you for that. I've never seen that.
Come on, Ryan.
True secret.
What are you
thank
going to
for
tell
that.
us? Man, I wish I was in
Cena or
there. I want
Cody?
to ask
I like
questions.
that part. I like
I
that
can go in
question.
on my
John
desktop.
Cena, I love his heel work, but I'm a Cody mark. I can't help it. I can't help it.
What do you say? He's a
Oh, that's cool. I love people. Spill the tea. Spill the tea.
yes.
Hilarious.
Is he gonna?
That's what I wrote. That's what I
Ontario,
wrote.
thank you for that. Like I said, guys, I'm just letting people join. You want to see the puppy? There's the puppy.
Gypsy.
Pixie. Say hey, baby. Say hey. Say hey. There's a good girl.
I mean,
I
there's
have a
gotta
tennis
be a
ball for
ton
her.
of
Oh,
women in
that's
here,
cool.
you know, like
Launch, thank you for that.
I know he can have.
There's a
I'm
tennis ball.
sure he
There's a
can.
tennis ball, baby. I was gonna
He's
throw
got
it.
no problems right now with
I'm
women.
talking like you're gonna answer.
Finding
all
women.
right,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna
not gonna
write.
answer, are you?
Fine, we
Are
need
you,
to
Pixie?
address these job
All
rumors.
right, about 9,000. See, I said I was going to talk about 5 minutes. So
He's gonna
almost
talk
there,
5
guys.
minutes.
Let
That's
people
it.
join. Oh, no, that's cool, Vicky. Thank you for that.
Maybe he's
I
in
love
5
the
minutes.
dragon. Another Blanche, another dinosaur. That's awesome. I'm looking for Pixie's tennis ball right now. I see
You know-
we need to get to the
I see Reptar, Pixie. Got a couple toys for her because Pixie doesn't like it when I get on lives. Oh, that's cool, Allison. Thank you for that. Tea time.
tea time.
All right, about at 10K. That's what I figured I'd be about. Like I said, first live
Let's
I've
do
ever
this,
announced.
Ryan.
So
10K?
I'm just letting
That's not bad.
people get on here.
You're welcome. I'm glad this is
Just
working
letting
out
people
for you.
get going. Thank you, my friend.
Imagine if everyone donated you $1. You could make
Where's
10K
Amber
in 1
J?
minute.
She might make an appearance. I don't know.
That'd be
Maybe.
amazing if everyone
Oh,
donated
that's
$1.
cool.
Right.
with Brit thing. I didn't see the name. T with
And
B. That
imagine
was
if you
cool.
did it to a nonprofit or
MJ
something.
might
How
make it
amazing.
If
appearance
everyone
tonight. I don't know.
donated us $1,
Maybe.
we'd have $50.
Maybe.
That's true.
That little corgi
Amber J, I
dancing.
do think is going to be in there. I
Oh,
was chatting with
JJ,
her. I
J
told her
Ray,
to
thank
drop
you for
into
that.
ours too.
Like I've said in my previous lives, guys, the person that I see the coolest graphic will get a direct message from me.
Oh my god! Really?
Wow.
Really, Ryan?
That one was cool.
Really?
No,
Are,
Look at
are
that
we-
one.
don't
are
do
we
that,
serious?
one,
Ryan.
baby.
Come on.
Please.
See that one?
Yeah, you're.
Pixie,
Oh,
get a graphic. Look at them graphics. Look, Pixie's
come on,
staring at me.
Ryan.
Like,
Aw.
what do you want, Daddy?
Don't bring that
Hey,
woman
Pixie.
back to the
People are
house.
watching.
She's
Say
saying,
hey.
is she coming back?
What if like Gypsy?
All right.
What if Gypsy
Oh,
showed
thank
up?
you, Blanche. Just for the record, Blanche is winning so far.
Do you think Gypsy
She's
talked to
giving
him
me
today?
like 2 dinosaurs and that cool Jeep graphic. That was cool.
I bet she texted him, but he probably didn't respond.
I had people ask me if they wanted to mod for me tonight, and I never do a mod. Oh, that's cool, Pop Culture. Thank you. That's a neat one. I love people finally caught a live. It's the first live I've ever announced. Come on. Hopefully you caught it. All right,
Come on,
guys.
let's do this, Ryan.
I'm about to start. It's been I wanted to let the second season air all the way. Oh, that's so cool. It's going to be hard with these cool graphics. Whoever sent that one was
Just do it,
pretty cool.
Ryan.
Oh my god.
I hate the interruptions.
These graphics
I
are
can't
killing
do
me,
so
guys.
bad.
These graphics are killing me. Anyway,
And yeah, the graphics.
all right. That being said, look, there are a lot of false narratives being put out all over socials. Okay, first I want to start there.
Here we go.
Well, I have for the large part, I have ignored them.
I have
All
a
right,
bad
I tried to
feeling
ignore
about
all
this.
the false narratives, and
I feel like he's
but
going
some
to
of them
defend
can't
her.
be ignored, guys. Like there's a couple that I can't.
See.
I have to talk on.
Yes,
all right.
your job.
First off, I don't know anybody in explanation.
No, you don't.
First and foremost, I don't. I know that people are curious about things that happen.
Nobody does.
And y'all want to know the details. I get that. My life was on national television. I get that. But first and foremost, I have to protect my mental health.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's really hard being on national television like that, especially the way
I know.
my
I hate those
my
graphics.
private life
Kyle.
unfolded on national television.
And that
It
it's
was
like
never
delayed too, right?
My goal for that to
So
happen
annoying.
like that.
All of this was filmed a year ago.
But first, I just want to say that.
Okay.
Now, if I'm ever quiet about something, I see the people always say, "Oh, he's protecting Gypsy" or things like that. I'm not protecting Gypsy. Gypsy is not my concern anymore to protect, but I have to protect my mental health, number one. But just because I'm quiet doesn't mean I'm protecting her. I just want y'all to know that, okay? Having said that, I appreciate all the support and love I get. Like, guys, you have no idea how much I appreciate everybody who is Team Ryan. Okay. You have no idea. I can't thank y'all enough. That's why I go all out of my way for cameos. That's why I try to make them as personal and as fun as possible, because I never thought I'd have fans, guys, ever. So the fact that I have people who are Team Ryan, it's all.
He does have fans,
I
actually.
don't want y'all to think I don't appreciate it.
He has fans.
It'll help me get through.
Gypsy Rose does not.
You have no idea how much I've been going through. Like, there's so much behind the scenes that you don't know. And I appreciate all of y'all. All right. That being said, all right, I have so much respect for those of you who have remained with me, remained worried, remained caring. It means so much to me, guys. All right. All right. With that being said, all right, I'm trying to figure out where I put my stuff.
Does he have notes?
All right. Yep. That being said, all right, I see stuff that's going on the other side, the other camp. All right, Gypsy's camp, Ken, all that. I have nothing to do with that. Okay, I have nothing to do with anything that they do. All right, I am my own person. I am my own entity. I have nothing. That we don't discuss what they do. They don't discuss what I do. Okay. So please don't lump me in with whatever's going on over there. Okay. Because they don't consult me. I don't consult them.
So that kind of answers my question.
That being said,
and a tripod.
I'm
But he
gonna
talks
mention
to
that
Rod.
later in the live. But with everything that's been going on, guys, Gypsy's put me in a hard spot. Okay. She is making me have to reply to certain things. Okay?
Yeah.
She is making it to where I have to defend myself.
Yep.
And it bothers me that it's come to that, but I will.
Do it.
All right.
Oh, good.
There's been a
For your
couple
mental
things
health.
that, you know, has bothered me.
Brian.
I've seen some comments. All right. Well, whatever they have going on over there, like I've seen some stuff that they've done recently. And all right, number one, I'm a teacher. Okay. Number one,
Yep.
I don't like being called a creep. Okay.
Yes.
Because that comment is just so ludicrous. Look, I want to show you guys something. All right. When I first wrote to Gypsy, people talk about the comment of me saying, oh, she was cute. Okay.
Oh,
The
I'm
way
glad
her
he's
mother
gonna
had her
address
looking,
this.
Gypsy was not cute.
Oh, I'm glad he's
It
saying
was
that.
not. Like, it was so wrong on so many levels. Gypsy, the way her mother had her dressed and looking, no teeth, all that, it was so wrong on so many levels. And I'm not referring to that when I say that she was cute. I'm not at all. When I said she was cute, I was referring to her actually talking in the Mommy, Dad, and Dearest with the black and white. Okay. And I thought she was cute in that part. But also, when I first wrote Gypsy, the first picture I got
Did it
back
as a
was this.
joke,
Now, I had to dig for this. I had to look for it and find it. But
Oh wow.
that's the first picture she
Oh.
sent to me. Okay.
Oh, that's not
In
bad.
no way, shape, or form does she look like a little
Yeah,
kid.
no.
No
I mean,
way,
I'm not
shape, or
gonna lie,
form.
she doesn't look bad.
Okay.
No, she
At
doesn't.
all. That's the first picture I got
Yeah, I get
when
it.
I first started talking to her.
But I
Right?
will
I
say,
got
I don't
sent
think
that picture.
I don't think Dee Dee
In no
did
way,
that
shape, or
all
form does she
to
look
her,
like a kid.
made her look that way. I think
Okay.
Gypsy was a part of
Our
it.
first meeting.
Yeah.
I had to find this picture. There she was on our first meeting when we decided to go be romantic. That's what she looked like the first day. Okay. That right there. That was our first
Brian
meeting.
is
And
such
then
a better
we
match for
became
her.
romantic right after that. So when people say that I was attracted to her being a little kid and all
He's
that,
so in
that's
love
just
with
so
her.
ludicrous. Like, that is all woman right there. Gypsy's been all woman.
He
My
is so in
whole
love with
time
her.
I've known Gypsy, Gypsy was a woman,
Yeah.
and she acted like a woman, and she was a woman. So I just want to point that out. So when people say some mean stuff and like hint around that I'm a pedo, I can't have that. That is so far from the truth, and it's ridiculous. And I just want to put that out there that I won't tolerate that.
I would do
I
the
won't.
same thing.
I
Yeah.
will, if I see
I would
videos
come,
about
I
people
would I will
saying
haunt
that,
you in your
and
sleep if
I've
you
only
did
seen a
that to me.
couple, but I
There
will
in
do
your-
legal action on you for that
in your
because
dream.
I can't have
Yes.
that. That's just so far from the truth, and it's ridiculous, and I won't put up for it.
Yeah,
So
he can't
I
have
just
that out
want to
there for
let
his
y'all
job.
know
Yeah.
that bothers me.
Especially
I'm a
being around
teacher.
kids.
I've worked for an
Shit, he
organization,
shouldn't have really
charity
said it bothers
organization.
me.
That just is so wrong on so many levels, and it's disgusts me.
He's a favorite
Okay?
of the kids
So-
too, I think.
Yeah.
That being said, all right, that's all I'm going to say about that. I just won't have that anymore. All right, pictures of Gypsy,
Yeah.
they're gone.
Yay!
Boom.
He cleared
Boom
that
again.
up.
Gone. Pixie, go eat
I'm glad he did.
them.
I am too. I mean,
I think she grabbed
Brian
one.
needs
Look, I love
therapy.
my dog.
He does.
Pixie,
Don't get me wrong.
come here.
Yeah.
But we all
Look.
do. We all need
Pixie.
therapy.
Come here.
The world of right now.
Oh, Pixie
I like that
actually
he likes
ate it.
to laugh a lot.
All right, I'm gonna pick the other one up. That's wrong on so
I
many
do
levels.
like that he laughs a lot.
That's the first one she sent. That's not
16K on
us
there.
together. I will say that, just in case she's watching. I don't want her.
He's watching,
Anyway,
bro. She's
all right.
watching.
Now, that being said, all right, everything else I will address in this
Just in
live.
case you're
So,
watching Gypsy.
all right, that out of the way, guys. I had to start there because that bothers me to see that because it's just
That bothers him,
so
Gypsy.
wrong, and people who spread that narrative are ignorant.
That would bother me the most too.
That's all I gotta say. Pixie, okay, you're
Because
not gonna tear a
children
picture
are
up. I
everything.
know you want to.
Ryan, come
Look,
on with the
she's
dog.
scrambling
Get to
for it.
the.
You're not gonna tear a picture up.
Get to the
Pixie,
point.
give me.
Pixie's like
Pixie,
eating a picture
I'm
of
mad at you
Gypsy.
for that, Pixie. Did y'all see that?
Did she
Poor
eat
Pixie.
Gypsy's picture?
Well,
Get her outta
Pixie
here.
misses her
That'd be
mama,
awesome.
I guess.
Poop her out. She doesn't miss her.
Oh,
Ran right by
sorry.
her.
Oh, Pixie. Stop
That's
it.
not her mama, by the way.
Look. Play with that. No, look.
Dear God, the dog. He loves that dog.
Pixie, stop it. Stop it.
Stop it, Pixie.
Stop. Stop.
I think
You
he's
done
doing
ruined-
that too to make
done
her
ruined
mad
that
because he
picture.
knows she's watching.
Sorry.
Cuff you. I feel the same way. Stop with the dog. Get to
I
the
did
tea.
not think she did that. I did not plan that, number one. Anyway, all right. Season 2.
I love the dog.
All right.
I
Season
love
2.
that he has her
Right.
still.
So much to process. All right. I released that text, the Amber J text that I released. Okay.
Yeah.
Amber J.
I released that because everyone knows she released a text of mine first. She released one of mine first.
Yes.
I released that because I saw clips in the documentary where she was making me out to be some desperate, pathetic loser. Who
Wasn't she?
couldn't move on, who couldn't do that, who's
That the
pathetic.
D was not
And
fire.
it was always bothering her and, making me out something I'm not. And knowing what I knew behind the scenes, I had to release that because it proved that, number one, I wasn't the only one reaching out. It proved that she still cared, although she told the world I was the public and all this stuff. It proved that that narrative she was spinning on that documentary was wrong.
He
Okay.
does not
I
want it.
released that.
Ken does, but he doesn't.
After she released one of my texts and all that stuff. And then, was I wrong in doing it? Probably. I shouldn't have done it.
Probably. But you did
but
it.
I had to.
I
I
understand.
had to show that I wasn't pathetic because
Yeah.
that's the narrative she was spinning. That her family was calling me that.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a poll. I mean, before I go, let's do a
A
poll.
poll. Yay.
Before
What
you
y'all
go, what does
think?
he
You
mean?
got to
before
vote for
Let's
us,
see.
Ken. You got to vote. Don't vote before we
Okay.
all decide.
Did y'all find it funny when Pixie was eating that picture? Let's do an
Yes.
easy poll. Red, yes. Blue, no.
Red. You better vote
Here's my
red.
first poll of the
Jen.
night. Let's make it a light one.
Jen's voting for all of us.
I got some no's. Appreciate that.
Who
Shows
put
both sides
no?
are kind of
No,
represented.
everyone thinks it's great.
You like that picture, huh? That was Mama.
Ah,
Yeah.
Oh, stop calling her
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I like that graphic. Jennifer, thank you for that. All right, so that was a simple graphic. Simple poll. Just to give you pollsters a poll to start on. All right. I released that text, and then Gypsy released something very personal, very below the
Yes.
belt,
No.
very straight for the
Address
jugular
it.
type, very something that I don't feel like
It's
I have to talk
okay.
about. Something I feel
But
like
it's
I
okay.
have grown tremendously from. Number one, I've been a better person, got a college degree, did all this stuff. She knew she was below the belt. She knew it, but she did it. I confronted her. I text her
Yeah, he's
dad
talking
to
about
tell
methadone,
her,
right?
like, hey, so I wouldn't bother her, like, hey, do that. Tell her that I don't appreciate it, blah, blah, blah. And then she released that text. And then I'm talking about it because I need to get it off my chest. Okay. So those
think he's
people
talking about
saying,
that,
why are you
right?
talking about it? Why are you talking? Because I need to get it off my chest. It happened. It's recent. It leads to everything that's happened. Okay. So I'm talking about it. And this is my live. If you don't like it, like I said, here's the door.
I like that
Anyway.
candy thing.
Like I said. All right. So then she does the text video. She does
Some of
that.
our
She released something very
boring.
personal. Then she does the threatening video at the Jazz Fest. And you won the graphic so far, just to let you know. All right. So then she releases the video where she's threatening me, blah, 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 blah. Pixie, what you doing, baby? Anyway, she does that. Right?
People
I
are
don't know
like,
how to
stop with the
respond. Like,
gifts.
it's one of those things where I'm like, I can't believe you did that. Number one, I know how impulsive she is. I married her. I know her.
to her.
Okay. I
Yep.
know how impulsive she is. And I know she doesn't think before she acts a lot of times, and that's fine. I get it.
That probably
But
works
releasing
for your
that was a
outfit.
low blow. I didn't appreciate it. I didn't find it funny. I didn't find it cute. But the fact that she threatened me on it after kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Rubbed me the wrong way. And then Sunday night, all right. So I see that Sunday night, her friend gets on a live and they start saying how like they have this big dark secret about me, blah, 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 blah. And, like going along with the narrative
Well,
that
look at
Gypsy
everyone's
spewed
like
threatening me.
sewer.
Like if I keep talking about Gypsy, they're going to release this deep, dark secret. And Ryan better stop. And da 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 da. Okay. Monday morning, she wakes up and somebody told her that she was wrong, I guess, because all of a sudden she releases an apology flyer, flyer on her TikTok and Instagram with crying eyes saying, "I'm sorry" to me. Okay. I saw that.
Sorry, April, we
Okay.
have to do
Thank
commentary
you for
for
that.
copyright reasons. We
Then
can't just pluck
comes
it.
the apology
totally.
video. Okay. The apology
Flyer.
video. All right. Watching the apology video, number one, first and foremost, you should have called me first.
Yes.
If you were truly sorry, you should have called me first. That's what I would have done. But
Yeah, that's
that's
true.
what anybody would do. You release a flyer, you release an apology
Flyer.
video because the apology wasn't for me. It was for people who were ragging on you.
Agreed.
And it was damage control.
100. Yep.
Let's call it like it is. It is what it is. It was not for me. It was damage control because you realized you went too far.
Way
And your
far.
people probably told you, whoa, this is not cool. She got a lot of backlash for it.
Some people
She got a
hyped her
lot.
up.
I saw videos of people tearing her up. And I'm not for that. I'm not.
He never
This
is.
whole time, guys,
Sucks.
it's not me to bring somebody down. It's not. All right. I'm in the business of uplifting people.
It's not
I'm
something.
in the business of making people feel good about themselves. I'm in the business of
The devil.
trying to be the bigger person and being the better person. And I feel like I am the better person in a lot of aspects. Am I human? Absolutely. Do I make mistakes? Absolutely. But okay. Apology video. Number one, you didn't call me.
Ryan, quit being so relatable.
I'll see a flyer and then I see the video. After your friend threatens the night before has this big dark secret that she has on me. And she won't release because she respects Gypsy or something. I don't know. All right. Then the apology flyer, the apology video comes. And in the apology video, some things I've noticed. All right. Gypsy, I felt like some of it was heartfelt. I did.
Okay. That's interesting.
But it rubbed me the wrong way that you didn't call me. You didn't text me and say, I'm sorry, I'm going to do this video. Nothing.
Right.
It was all
like it's not a real apology.
Publicity stunt. It was all damage control for the backlash you were receiving. Okay. Yes, I liked that you publicly apologized, but I should have got a private one first. Okay.
Yep.
Then you could have said, look, I plan on doing this apology video. I hope you understand, and I will tell people I'm wrong and blah, 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 blah. I would have accepted it more. Okay. One thing I noticed in the apology video, and I'm not going to go on and on and on and on, but one thing I noticed in the apology video, you mentioned your, all right, let's do a poll. I like that idea. Let's do a poll.
Yes,
right.
let's do another poll.
Would you have accepted the apology video if you were me?
No.
Put yourself in my shoes. Would you have accepted it?
No.
Red,
a hard no.
Some people
First
are
and
saying
foremost,
yes.
let's do that.
No.
I'm
It's
already
a
at
public
2.1
apology.
million likes. Thank you. Let's get to, I'd love to get to 10 million. I've never been there.
I hate
Let's do it.
people.
All All right, so I have 200 or so say yes.
People
None
are
people
saying
say
you love
boo.
drama. Do you guys think he
All
likes
right,
the
so if you were
drama?
me, you wouldn't accept
Oh,
it.
he
I'm
likes
not
the
trying to be a
drama.
gypsy hater
Well,
because I'm
I think
not.
he does
I'm
kind of like
not.
the
I
drama.
think so too.
I'm not.
Makes
I
him
do.
feel important. I mean,
Uh,
imagine
Yeah,
being
keeps
a
him
heavy
busy.
set person.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
most people wouldn't have accepted it as me. Okay. I wanted to accept it, but I saw things in it. It wasn't for me. It wasn't.
It wasn't for
Now,
me.
were there genuine parts? Yes, there were. There were. You know, my mother cried on it. My mother
Aw.
called me and cried. And
Aw.
there were parts that got me. I'm not even going to lie, Gypsy. There were parts that got me.
He's like
But
talking
you
just
said
to
some
her.
things that made it damage control. Number one, you mentioned your parents' divorce. Okay. You mentioned, well, they didn't get divorced. I will correct that. They never got divorced. But you mentioned the 3 weeks
They talked
that
before
Christy wasn't
this.
answering the
This
phone. All
sucks.
right. That timeline doesn't fit, number one, because when they were
Yeah,
going
I
through
think
that,
so.
Yeah.
you had your parole hearing. So
He's
Christy was up there
talking to
seeing
her.
you at that time. So that
Yeah,
didn't fit.
everyone's like,
That was a
she's
lie.
playing you.
And you didn't want me to release the text that you think I have of saying Christy Gypsy's been trying to get in touch with you. So that was, you thought I was going to start releasing text. Boom, 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 boom. And that was one to protect something that I once said. That, in a live, I said something about Christy never answering your phone call, but I have multiple instances where that happened. So, but you mentioned that for that, and I saw through that. All right. So the timeline there didn't fit, but it fit your narrative. All right. Then you talked about you reached out to me postpartum. Okay. And I
He's got to be careful with that.
I betrayed your trust. And you reached out to me postpartum and
Word salad.
you could count on me. You know why you reached out to me? Because you could always trust me.
Oh,
I was
gee.
Oh,
always there
boy.
for you. Always have been. And you knew
Whatever.
you could count on me. That's why you
It's
reached
really
out. Yeah.
disappointing.
But let's stop acting like that was the only time you reached out.
Give
Oh,
us some more,
Okay.
Ryan.
In that video, that's what you were saying. I only reached out this time. Let's not.
uh-oh.
Anyway.
Oh,
All right.
no. Say it.
I'm sure that's what you had to tell Kenny Boy, that I reached out during postpartum and it was only postpartum. Okay.
Come on,
All right.
come on.
Anyway.
All
All right. So that part of the video was damage control for your relationship.
right, that
The
wasn't good
biggest
enough,
thing
Ryan.
you fear is me trying to hurt your relationship with Ken. And I have never done that. Number one, I'm not trying to do that. If I wanted to do that, I've already done that. And you know that I could do that, but I'm not
Oh,
trying to do that. And that's the
boy.
one thing that you seem to always
He did
say, are
that.
you
Ken
trying
did
to
it
ruin my
to him.
relationship? Like that's your one comeback to me. Are you trying to ruin my relationship and ruin my family? No,
But Ken
I'm
ruined
not.
his.
I'm not.
Ken
That's
did
not
it
my
to Ryan.
goal in life is to hurt you the way you hurt me. That's not my goal in life. Number one. But the one time we did talk after the apology video, you said that me releasing your text betrayed you. All right. Those were the exact words you said. Me releasing the text betrayed you. Girl, you have no idea what betrayal is.
Ugh,
For you to sit there and say that I betrayed you.
yeah. You were married and you cheated on him.
If that's betrayal, wow. Anyway, all right.
Facts.
Done with the apology video. Said my piece on that. Didn't betray you.
I'm not a
just
fan of
defended
releasing
myself, and
text,
that's what I
though.
do.
I don't like that.
And
Yeah.
the releasing of the text was me defending myself,
I don't do
defending
that.
that narrative. But for you to say I betrayed you, girl, you have no idea what betrayal is because stuff
Yeah,
you
he
did to
needs
me
to
is
address the slur.
terrible. Anyway, all right.
You got a number 3, Ryan?
Apology video. I never talked about it until now, so I talked about it. All right. Thank y'all for being Team Ryan.
What?
Thank y'all.
Are you
All
kidding
right,
me?
moving on.
Oh,
Is
All
it over?
Got 3.1
No.
million likes. Thank you guys very much. Thank y'all.
I think he's going to the next.
Whatever. My cousin just texted me. Anyway,
You might want to look at that, what it says.
all right. Let's talk about.
When people text you during a live, there's
so
something
much that
going on.
happened.
Yeah,
in the
look
season.
what
There's
he's
so much
saying
that
to
happened.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm on to the text that Gypsy released.
There we go.
Oh, I thought he was.
Okay. Showing that I was threatening Aurora or whatever.
What?
Threatening.
Number one,
No.
those texts were an argument between me and Ken. Okay. Through Gypsy. Okay. We planned this whole meeting I was going to
when he wouldn't
see
change the last name.
Gypsy and the baby, and we were going to get a paternity test. We let Lifetime know we were going to do it on camera. And I even said, like, is this just for camera? And blah, blah, blah. And Gypsy said, no, I want to see you too. So I was like, okay, cool. Okay. You tell Ken shuts it down. Ken threatens you, gives you an ultimatum, all this, says, you can go meet Ryan, but he can't meet Aurora. Okay. Number one, at that moment, when he said that, Aurora had my last name. I was on the birth certificate, and I had not been tested yet. And you were sending me baby pictures. You were sending me this. You were sending me that.
Yeah, she had him
So
going.
of course I wanted to see you with your baby. I did. I wanted to see that reaction. And it's kind of like, there was still that little chance because the baby was born early. And by the math, it could have been mine. It could have been. Like, I never said it was mine. But it could have been. And I had to make sure. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. In the show,
Any reason?
there's this scene where they're like, all Ryan has to do is drive over to the hospital. All he has to do is drive over to the hospital and sign it, and it could be a Blanchard. Okay. Number one, no ex-husband in their right mind would drive 3.5 hours.
Yes.
There, 3.5 hours back, walk in the hospital with their tail between their legs, knowing that you were celebrating with your baby daddy and the family and everything.
Yes.
And I'm supposed to walk in there silently with my tail between my legs, sign the paperwork, knowing that you want to put Euchre, not Blanchard, Euchre on the birth certificate, so you can have the birth certificate. And you can be like, this is my birth certificate, my baby, da-da-da. You can show the world your birth certificate. No husband, no ex-husband in their right mind would do that. None. And I'm going to do a poll to prove that.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying she's entitled to think.
Would you have gone to the hospital in my boat? Yes.
Do you guys agree?
No.
Well, she's entitled, but
Would you?
He does do
Honestly,
all this stuff for
to
her.
help Ken and Gypsy out.
Right. I'm glad he didn't.
Not knowing
though.
if this was
you know
your
what
baby
I mean?
yet or not.
Yeah.
He's always trying to make her happy.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. Was that the time?
I like
when the
this
baby
comment
was born?
about the state
The math
being
wasn't math.
concerned.
Oh, sorry, I got lost over on TikTok. I'm
No,
coming
that's
back.
good. No, this is a good comment about, like, obviously I never knew about this law
Math
about
wasn't mathing at that time.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he's
So
more than
most
she
people in here said no, they wouldn't do it either.
That's exactly what she deserves.
Yeah.
Right. So I felt justified in that because I even asked my mother that day, who I respect her opinion. My mother has been great. She has done everything for me in my life. You could call me a mama's boy all you want, but I mean, I'm a grown man and I love my mother. I was raised by my mother. I love her. And she has given me great advice over the years. And I asked her on that day, am I wrong for not driving over there? Am I wrong? Like, because I felt bad. Like, I'm a good person. I felt bad.
That would have been 7
no right person, no
entire day.
No man in their right mind would drive that far to help a woman
and you know
that
what
did this to them.
He should be able
And
to
I
do
said,
that
okay, cool.
digitally.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's all I needed. All right. So I didn't do that. All right. In the show. All right. So going back to the meeting that we were supposed to have for paternity, me and Gypsy were talking at that time. We were friendly. We were sending pictures, all this stuff. Y'all saw it in the show.
Yeah, she was sending glam shots.
I'm at work.
She liked that
and
white
I get
dress
a text
or
like,
white outfit.
hey, Ken doesn't want you to meet the baby. Ken's not
she
going to let
wanted
you see the baby.
compliments. Right? She's fishing for compliments.
Uh-huh.
So I got angry at that because at that moment in my mind, all right, he did not have that right to say that I couldn't see the baby yet. Now, does he now? Absolutely. Absolutely. But at that moment in time, he didn't have that right.
I don't agree with him on that.
He didn't have that right.
Well, it wasn't.
I know y'all are saying he did. There's some people saying he did. He really didn't.
Well, at
But
that time, Ken.
I got
had the
angry that he
paternity
was
test,
saying
right?
that in the
Did they
first
have the
place
paternity test?
because the baby is a baby. The
Yeah,
baby
I
would not have
think so.
remembered me at all. I would not have hurt the baby. I wouldn't have done anything to
I agree.
hurt
I
that
wouldn't have
baby.
loved near
No,
my baby.
they had a paternity
personally.
test
That's just
that
me.
was done before the birth, and my lawyer said don't trust it. Number
Let's see
one,
what he says.
especially after the day it
Okay,
was
so
born.
yeah, the test
So,
was done.
Y'all can people in the comments. Y'all can
Okay.
test that out. All right. So I got mad at him for saying that.
I agree with
And
Ken
I
on
was
that.
in
though.
a text. I
But
argued
he was
like,
not defending
if I wanted to see that
dad.
baby right now, I could.
Oh,
Okay.
he could?
That's what I
Wow.
was saying. If
Oh.
I wanted to see that baby right now, I
Oh,
would show up with the police
legally.
right now and see that baby
Yeah.
and have him in the
Yeah.
corner and crying about it.
I get
Because
it.
there's nothing
I
he
get
could
what
do
he's
to
saying.
stop me if I wanted to do that.
Wow, isn't that crazy?
But I didn't. Actions speak louder than words. I didn't. I calmed down. That whole text was a matter of like 30 minutes. I calmed down. She didn't show what happened after. All right. She told me that
Someone
Ken
wrote
gave her the ultimatum. And I said, I'm sorry he did that. And I backed down right away because I said, that is my goal is to never give you an ultimatum. So I apologize. But that was an
Don't
argument between
apologize.
me and Ken. That had nothing to do with Gypsy, had nothing to do with the baby. That was an argument. Okay. So if y'all think that is a power trip or whatever, at that moment, I didn't know who the father
everyone's writing
was.
quite
All the way.
apologizing to her.
All right. And if y'all said I had no rights, I was on the birth certificate. The baby had my last name. I just wanted to see one reaction. One time with her and Gypsy, but he had a flip out moment and said I couldn't, and I got mad. I get angry. And I later apologized to Gypsy and said, I'm sorry, shouldn't have done it, lost my head for a minute. I'm human. Okay. I'm human. I can only be honest about that.
It's
All right.
disgusting that he even has to apologize.
And if you think I'm wrong, I apologize for that. Like I learned from my mistakes. I'm a man. I can admit it. And people said, how dare you not sign over that baby? All right. In the show, you saw I got tested. The moment I saw I was not the father, I signed over rights to that baby. The moment I found out.
He just wanted
The
to
moment
make sure.
I found out that was not my baby, 100%.
I do believe that.
Signed over rights to that baby because I didn't have rights to it. Like, that's fine. But Louisiana law stated, and Gypsy knew this at the time, that, Ken was mad that the baby had to have the last name Anderson. Well, you shouldn't have got a married woman pregnant. Number one.
Yes.
Should have got a married woman pregnant.
Yes.
You should not have come in between them. I mean, like, I can say whatever I want about the fact that you are a homewrecker because Gypsy was actively living with me. We were married. You used Gypsy's stepmom to weasel your way in.
Didn't use a condom.
And you can sit there and say Gypsy was no, you knew she was living with me. You knew she was married. All right. So plain and simple, Gypsy's guilty too. Don't think that she's not guilty. Like, guys, y'all think just because I don't say nothing about Gypsy doesn't mean I'm protecting her. Gypsy was guilty in that as well. But Christy opened the door that Ken was begging her to pry open.
I always thought that was weird from day one.
But Gypsy walked through it. I'm not saying she didn't. I'm not
That
defending
is
her
weird.
actions either. But it's the fact that as a
I
man,
just never
I'm
liked
speaking of
Ryan.
as a man, real men don't do shit like that.
And he
But
left her when she was
that's
at her
another reason I
worst.
don't like him. All right. There's many more, guys. I have so many more.
Oh, there's
reasons why
more?
I do not like him. All right. So I was wrong in that. Y'all seen the text, but a moment Gypsy told me that Ken gave her an ultimatum, I backed down immediately because actions speak louder than words. And I had a moment where I was mad and that he would say that,
Ken
knowing
likes his
everything I've had to
ultimatum.
swallow, knowing everything that I've had to take in this whole
He
situation.
really
And
needs
I've
to address
taken
the
it and
slur
have
too.
not fought back.
I
I've
hate
not
ultimatums.
said anything, so I thought the one time that he would have to swallow something, he'd have to, like, because I've had to do it, but he shouldn't have got a married woman pregnant. Shouldn't have.
Right?
Number one, shouldn't have done it. All right. All right. So sorry about and I'm tired of people saying I tried to kidnap Roy. I never would have done that.
Who?
Number one,
No one
if
said that.
and after, all right. So I mentioned the police to Gypsy. Y'all saw the police video, right?
Yeah, we
Uh-huh.
saw
I'm
it.
not the one that shows up at people's houses unannounced with the police.
Yeah.
I'm not.
That's
go through the
ridiculous.
lawyer.
I'm not. So I said that to her because she did that to me.
Sit down.
There's a
Ryan.
reason why I said
It's
that.
okay.
Like, if I wanted to, I would show up with the police right now because you've already done
The
it.
police.
And I didn't tell nobody.
Sit back.
about
It's
that
fine.
incident. And I wouldn't have. But y'all released that video. Why? Like, I'm civil in it. I mean, like,
They did it for Gypsy, not
okay.
you, Ryan.
And then dude who released it sitting there going like, Ron's a liar. He's a fraud.
Oh, is that why they did that for Ryan?
He's a fraud. He has seen Gypsy. That's not visiting with somebody. That's
Dude,
not. And if
I
you
would
think
love
that's
if
a
he
visit,
came out and was
then
like,
you're
I'm
sadly
seeing somebody.
mistaken.
I love
have
that
not had
Amber
a
J was like,
one-on-one
I was
conversation
inside. I
with
sent
Gypsy
Pixie
since
out
she left. So
Yeah.
to see your mama.
you can take that as me being a liar and me being that, but the police video made y'all look bad. Made y'all look bad.
It did.
And y'all thought it was going to make me look bad. But let me tell y'all something in that police video. All right. This was around the time they were saying I was abusive. Okay.
Uh-huh,
Her friend did that article for people saying, let me in, which didn't happen like that. And
that
I
whole
wasn't abusive. Gypsy has later come out and said I
situation.
wasn't abusive. So like that's false
Someone
narrative
texted
had already been
Ryan. You
squashed.
better
My
pick
lawyer
it
put
up.
an end to that immediately because it was bullshit. And Gypsy knows because she even said in her apology video, I was her comfort. She could rely on me. I was her safe space. I was. So she knew I would never hurt her. So, all right. So at that time, they were saying I was abusive. They show up with the police unannounced. And the sad part about that is me and Gypsy were talking that day. We were texting that day. She never once said, hey, I'll be over there later. Can you have stuff for me? Never once said that.
Yeah.
I get off work. And then the first thing I hear about it is a knock on my door and it's the police. I'm like, yeah, you need something? Yeah. And all right, so they did that. You hear me come out and be like, you didn't have to call the police. And Christy is sitting there filming it secretly.
Of course she is.
Number one. She is. Christy is filming it secretly. They wanted me to have a reaction.
Yep.
They wanted me to flip out, have an angry moment, flip out, do something stupid so they could
I'm glad he
spin that narrative that I was abusive or whatever they were trying to do. That's all that was. And I didn't bite. Like, all right, what do you want? You want your pictures? Sure. Well, there's your pictures. Have a good one. And
have a good one.
Gypsy later admitted to me that she didn't want to call the police. She didn't want to do that. Christy made her do that. Christy would not let her come up
do it
without the police.
She looked perfectly fine to me.
Even Mia thought this is a little much. Christy didn't realize that me and Gypsy were talking and we were friendly.
She was like, you want me to wait out here?
In fact, I said some sweet stuff to her that morning.
Outside.
But anyway, that's beside the point. Christy filming it told me everything I needed to know about her. Okay. Anyway, so I didn't even have to give her pictures, but I did. And you know why they wanted those pictures so bad?
No.
Because
Why?
Christy found out from Melissa her book that the money is in the pictures.
Oh,
So they had to get those pictures. It had nothing to do with their book. Nothing. Because I had already given them all those pictures.
wow.
The book was done as far as pictures.
Money is in
They
the
wanted those
pictures.
pictures for the money.
Remember that, people. Money
Yeah.
is in the pictures.
Yeah.
That's why they had to get those pictures. Had to get those pictures.
Moolah is in the
So I
pictures.
gave them. Like, I wasn't going to sell them. Whatever. Here's your pictures. But the
Slide them out with your
book
foot.
was done. Like,
Yep.
and you know what? I worked on that while Gypsy was in prison, and I went through all those photos. I did all of that. I did all of it, and I did it because I loved her. I would have done it.
Yeah.
It
He
didn't matter.
still loves
Reminds
her.
me of the
Gypsy knows
Tallman
that.
book.
Like,
Makes me sad
Anyway.
for him.
all right. So, and then they thought I was going to let them in with the police. No, like I
Yeah.
told Gypsy later, like I would.
Look at that
You know.
text, bro.
Anyway,
Yeah, I know.
No,
Pick it
really.
up, please, Ryan. It's bothering
Yeah.
me. I'm texting you,
I
please.
didn't appreciate it.
I need you to read it.
Appreciate it. And I love people calling me a liar. I'm not lying.
Just pick up your phone, please.
Y'all already know I
So
tell
we
the truth.
can.
All right. But
Something
anyway,
going
the
on.
police video made them look bad, and I don't know why they would release it a year later. I mean, trying to hurt me like they've been trying to do, and I don't understand
I
because I
hope
don't
he
try to
talks
hurt
about
her.
the medications
I really don't.
I do too.
It just bothers
And
me that they
And
do that.
and the
he's not
job.
homophobic. I think he does need to apologize for using the
I
word.
don't understand.
The F
Uh,
word.
As
I
much
don't
stuff
think. Yeah,
as
I don't think he
they have done to
is
me, and
phobic, but
I don't
for
think
me
he.
to just
I
sit
don't
there
think
and
he does.
I
take it,
think he
I
needs
took
to
it.
address
But
and
I'm
just
going
say,
to
"Hey, I'm
defend
sorry I
myself.
used that word."
I just I
Oh,
don't get
look
it.
at your notes,
I don't
bro.
He
get it.
said
Chrissy
it in
didn't
a
like me
private
from the
text.
jump,
I don't really.
and I don't
think
know
he-
why.
I
But
don't
she
know.
did not. She had to get rid of me, and she got rid of me. So, I mean, I have proof that I once texted Christy
I think he's like lost.
a year. Okay,
what he
like you
wants
can look
to
at the
say.
dates. I texted her a year before she ever responded back to me. I texted her and said, like, hey, I'm Gypsy's new boyfriend. I'd love to get with you and meet with you
Get
and,
with you.
talk about things. I'm just know I'm here for Gypsy. And she never responded to me till a year later.
Oh, wow.
A
Well,
year later. I
Ryan,
get
how
it,
many
but,
women? How many
she
men
she
were
probably looked at it like, what
was
is this
Gypsy
dude?
talking
So,
to? I think
Right.
she's like hundreds of
she really
letters.
found out. She started texting me when she found out I was in when me and Gypsy were getting married, and like that's when she finally started texting me back. But that's whatever. Like that's to each his own. That's her. But she didn't like me from jump, and she got rid of me. And Gypsy told me that Christy did not like you after the fact. But whatever.
I think we all knew that.
Yeah, we know
But
you don't
that's
like
why they wanted the
Christy,
pictures.
Ryan, but
They had to have them.
Gypsy
And
made the choice.
Gypsy later told me like
Yes.
she didn't care about none of the stuff that I
Gypsy's
had.
gonna go back with Ryan
Doesn't matter.
one or two
think
more
so?
times. I
So-
think. Yeah.
Oh God, he takes
And I
her
have
back.
proof of that. Y'all know I have proof of all that. Anyway, all right. So
If he'll take her, if
back to the
he has
Aurora
to tell
text.
somebody else,
All right.
if he'll take her.
Gypsy released those texts after the preview of the episode in the season where she told the world that I gave her an ultimatum, which I didn't give her. I just said, I'm sick of Ken. I'm not budging on this one, and he needs to back down. But he didn't, and I backed down because I'm not trying to cause Gypsy grief. But, that's beside the point. But I did back down.
That's true. I think
Because I'm
Ken
a good
is
person,
trying to
and
cause grief.
She knows that. Anyway,
Yes.
Ken is a grief causer.
all right. I do have to apologize for something that I did. And
All right,
I'm a
do
man
it.
enough to admit I was wrong. And I do apologize if I hurt anybody's feelings.
Yes.
In those texts that Gypsy released,
He-
Yes.
talking about me giving her an ultimatum, which I didn't give her. I
Oh,
lost my head and I was like fighting with Ken. I was in those texts. I was fighting with Ken. She gave my phone number to a lot of TikTok creators and everything, gave my phone number away. And I was at school and a lady texted me, somebody texted me and said, "Hey, it's unfair that Gypsy's giving your number out to people. And I think it's not right." All right. It's not right. And my first thought was, no, she didn't do that. So I said, I need proof. And the person sent me proof. My number's right there, clear as day. Bam, bam. And I was like, wow, she really doxed me. So I text her and said, why would you do that? I have never done that to you. Wouldn't have dreamed of it. Why did you do that to me? 2 seconds later, Ken texts me back on her phone. On her phone, texts me back and blatantly lied to my face. Said she didn't do that. So I got so mad that I said something I shouldn't have said. I used a word I shouldn't have used. And, I'm not perfect, guys. I'm not. I said something stupid. I can admit to that. I apologize if I lost your respect or I hurt your feelings in any way. I apologize wholeheartedly. That was not directed toward a group of people. That was directed to one person. That was anger towards one person. And I apologize if me saying that to him hurt your feelings. Honestly, I am not that way. I apologize if I hurt your feelings. I really have. I've had people message me on TikTok and say, "Ryan, we know you're not that way."
There's a reason they call him
we
Kennifer.
understand you were mad, and I was so angry that he just blatantly lied to me. The guy who stole my wife and got her pregnant a month later, and all this. So, I used the word I shouldn't have, and I apologize for it. I'm man enough to admit it, and I'm man enough to know not to do it again. I learned from my mistakes. So I apologize, and I'm man enough to know that I won't do that again. So if I lost your respect, I'm sorry. I can only hope to earn it back, and I will if I hurt you in any way, and I will. My actions will show that. So that's all I want to say about it. But it hurt to know that they released that to TMZ.
Yeah.
It hurt to know that the one time they had me in a negative light.
I wish this wasn't moving so fast. I can't even read
what the time that they had me for something that they could ruin me for, they didn't hesitate. And the sad part is in the apology video, she said she wouldn't do it again. Wouldn't do it again, but then continues to try to ruin me. What did I do?
Someone wrote, "Are you done hurting?"
I don't understand.
You continue.
Maybe I'm not supposed to understand. Maybe that's a smear campaign against me. I don't know.
She couldn't find anyone to take it.
That hurt. It really hurt. The medical information hurt the most.
Yes.
TMZ one was a low blow, but
Yeah, the medical one and then the TMZ.
Move on. That's all I can do. So I do apologize if I hurt anybody's feelings. And that's all I'm going to say on it. I can learn from my mistakes. So if I lost your respect, I'm sorry. I'll get it back. Anyway. All right. I'm at 5 million likes. I appreciate that. Appreciate that so much.
Oh, let me like this.
Let's take a picture of Pixie. Let's look at Pixie for a minute. Let me regroup. I've said a lot of stuff.
I kind of feel sorry for him.
Check that text, bro.
Check it.
I've said a lot of stuff.
Maybe he is looking at it. I don't know.
Pixie sleepy.
It's driving me crazy.
Just so you know, I announced this live before I realized the Knicks Pacers were playing. So I am.
People are texting him, telling him something. He's gonna try to get off.
I agree. My cousin just texted me. Yeah, I agree.
Get off. He's telling them to get off.
No, before I knew the Knicks and Pacers were playing, so I'm missing a basketball game to tell y'all some stuff. So,
we know that. We're not talking about a basketball game.
So,
justice for Pixie, someone wrote.
All right. Season 2. But I do want to say the moment I did find out Aurora was not mine, I signed over rights. I just want y'all to know that.
We know.
Okay? I want y'all to know Aurora's a sweet, innocent baby, and I would do nothing to hurt her. Let me tell y'all this.
Grace.
Ken dislikes me so much that he once told Gypsy that if they split up, Gypsy could not be with me or he would threaten to take Aurora away. Okay. That's how controlling he is. Okay. So y'all just remember that. And that's one reason I don't like him. He has threatened custody over her so many times since Aurora's born. How old is Aurora? 5 months?
Oh, yay.
Not even 6 months.
Gypsy gets to deal with that.
I do not like him for many reasons, but one of them is because he even told her if they split up, you cannot be with Ryan or I will get sole custody.
Someone wrote, you dodged a cannonball.
Like, I don't like him for that. I don't like him for the fact that he calls her names. I don't like him for the fact that just his face. I don't like his face. And he called me a petty ass bitch on national television. Dude, you would not say that to my face.
No, he wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't.
You
Well, he
would
might
not
if the
say
cameras
that to
were
my
rolling.
face. All right.
If it was
We
just
both know
Ken and him,
that you couldn't run away from me. All right. We've seen the video. We both know you couldn't run away, but you would
I
not say
don't
that to
know.
my
He
face.
might be able to run.
So
I don't know.
that's
Those
all I'm going to say.
skinny legs might take him someplace.
You know, it's funny. They released that text, but don't release when I basically took up the Gypsy to him that same day, like block this, whatever. But they didn't release that text. No, because it showed me in a good light and they couldn't do that. So anyway, let's do a poll. All right. Do y'all
will he address the
y'all ready for me to put Amber J on here? Let's do a
Yeah,
poll. Red, yes, blue,
Amber
no.
J
Let's have
up.
some fun.
Come on.
Have some fun.
I've been joking with her that I'm her wedding planner.
I've said a lot. Y'all can take it as y'all take it, but y'all know I've never not told the truth to y'all.
I'm gonna send her a message, be like, "Get up there."
Is she going up?
I'm gonna ask her.
Everybody's ready.
She likes to play around
I talked
with
for an hour about that. Let's have some fun for a minute.
Mom John a lot too that I talked to.
Amber J.
I love Amber J.
Let's see if I can even find her. I don't even know.
I hope she jumps up.
Amber J, front and center.
Let's see.
Come see your Pookie Bears.
We're honey looking for you.
Find her.
Pixie and Pookie need you. You better get
there.
Your
She is.
roller skate butt up there.
Skate your butt up.
What do you guys think about all of this?
Ken. I like Gerald's too.
Sounds like Ken. It's exactly what Gypsy deserves. She's in prison of her own making. I find it delicious. Isn't that what Ken says? Delicious or scrumptious? Sorry, scrumptious. I find it scrumptious. Wait, what happened though? What are we doing? What are we doing here?
He was looking for Amber, and I think he did something to mess it up. Let me go see if he's still.
What are you doing here, Ryan, with the ticky tack?
Is he still up there?
I can't put. I keep reaching for my phone, but every time, if I pull up my phone, then I lose it here.
He's
so I don't
paused. So, no, wait, he's back again. Do a refresh.
Oh, okay.
Trend, I'm coming over.
Roller skating. Come on.
No. There's a trend.
Hold on a second, you guys.
Seeing if my sheriff husband could catch me, and people are running from their cop husbands, and they're some are catching them, some are really fast. I sent you one. I could not stop laughing. I think I watched 100 of them. Did you watch it?
I watched it before I got on.
Did you laugh?
I did, but the girl did not got caught right away.
I know, but they're funny.
It's not fair. I want to see one make the cop fall down and him roll around on the ground.
You didn't tell me that. I would have found one.
Have the person come up, smack him on the butt, and just keep running around. And I want to see one like that.
you gotta answer me if I send you things so I know what to send back.
Okay. All right. Next one, I want to see where the person wins.
Fine.
And the cop's just sitting there like, that's
I'll
what
go
I'm
down a
doing.
rabbit hole for you.
All right. Do that. Do that.
I will.
How you been?
Brave.
Oh, it's all right. It's been rainy. I need the sun.
Yeah. I tell you what, I'm a little sunburnt right now. I don't know if you can tell. I'm not lifting my shirt up for the people, but I'm sunburnt
Doing it.
all
Just one
over.
time.
Just do it.
I was like, do it.
You're terrible. Look at
Do
you.
it.
Okay, let's do it.
Get a friend.
Okay, ready?
Come on.
Friends.
Yeah,
something.
no.
Wow, wow.
No. Wah, wah. Not happening.
Do it.
Anyway,
Oh.
but
Where'd you
South
go?
Carolina.
Just outside?
Say what? No, I went. My mom has a pool.
Wow. I'm coming
Yeah.
over.
Went
I
over to
am
Mama
too.
Joy's, and
We're all coming over.
yeah, it's the first time I've been in the pool in a while, and I was like, I need to get a tan. Like my legs are so white,
Oh, I bet.
and like I laid there, and like I felt so good. I just fell asleep for like 30 minutes. But
All these
Instant
girls are like,
burn.
Ryan,
Instant
No,
burn.
the sun's hot.
yeah, like you know when you're laying out and you feel the sun, you feel you're burning, but it's like such a good feeling. Like it's
It
like,
feels good because you're just soaking up the sun that like you haven't had.
right. It's one of
You
those.
know?
Things,
Vitamin
oh,
B.
this is nice. And
Mhm.
so here's what it is.
That's not bad. That's a good day. Yeah, I asked you. I was like, "What are you doing?" And you bypassed it. So there's that.
she always cracks
Well,
herself up.
I don't answer to you.
This is true. You're supposed to. Well, the friends think you do.
And, it's like people actually think that we are a couple. It's funny.
And
But
people are confused because I'm confusing. They're like, I don't know. Like they're like, I really don't know. And I'm like, you don't know, neither do I. I don't know.
Oh, I love this. I love this.
you don't help the situation at all. Like
Never. I'll never do it. I'll
you-
instigate
you
it
have
the
to
wrong way,
instigate.
always.
But what's kind of cool is like last time you stayed, now you're in the corner. I was used to you being like,
I like her
big boy. You're
bigger.
like, no,
Now
I
there's
just
get off.
space.
bigger.
No,
Here,
you
I want
had
you
us in
there.
50
I can't
boxes,
see it.
and then you made you small and me
I
host
did.
it. You had me
I did
hosting your
mess 'em
live.
up. I did mess them up. I had like so many up there.
He's so tiny.
Yeah, that was not smart. Not smart
It's
at all.
fine. We don't know how to work TikTok, people.
I don't know how to work it
Right.
either.
Look, everybody's
Nobody
like,
gave us a crash course.
everybody's like, do a date poll. Do a date poll. They want to see us
I
go
don't
out.
I meant you guys. You just reminded me.
That
of my
would be
comment.
fun to watch him go
You
out.
guys, this is
Not
the
like
first day I
real
didn't have to
date
worry about getting stood up on.
Yeah,
You on my back.
that's
She
right.
is so
That's right.
funny.
That's right. I didn't stand you up.
No, here we are. We
Here
have
we
our
are.
little date night.
I told you. I loved the other day when you said you were gonna like. You wish I lived closer to you so you could roller skate over. I love that.
I literally was driving home and I
See, they're
was
screwing with her
cackling and
now.
I was like, oh my God. I was like, I really wish Ryan was like next door because I would just go over. Like, I'm just a like kooky. I'm always horsing around. So I'm just always dancing, singing, horsing around, laughing, saying
Okay.
something random, so I just crack up because you do the same shit, so it's like we would just be cackling
Well,
nonstop.
well, maybe you'd probably roll over in your skates, and I wouldn't answer the door. But
That's messed up.
We need to,
I'll
like,
climb
put
through the
them
window.
together.
you would hear Pixie being like, "Whoa!"
That's
Pixie
messed
would-
up.
I'd be like, I know you're in there.
She'd be
Yeah,
talking.
Pixie, look, see
She'd
Pixie
be on
just
the
hanging out.
patio.
Pixie, you won't get skites.
What you think of my cameos? Like for real?
Oh, I think they're so fun. There's a
Yeah.
couple that are my favorite.
Well, I've done so many, and it's like,
No, I really like them. They're getting good. They're really funny.
okay.
And you crack me up. And they're so cute.
Well, I appreciate that. my
The
friend.
people like them. They love when they get a cameo.
I like that
they
she's
post
nice
them,
to
which
him.
is cool. Like at
Yeah,
first,
she
I
genuinely
didn't
does
know
like
that you
them.
could post them. So
Yeah.
like, Amber, at first I was like, this is
They're just to you.
yeah. Like I was
Yeah.
kind of like, who is this person posting my stuff? Like I was mad at first, and then
Yeah, like how'd that get out?
yeah, like how dare they do that? But
But
that
it's for
let
a
me know
joke.
too. Like,
Right.
don't say nothing I can't take back in these cameos.
Yeah, exactly.
like call Ken a name or something, you know.
Right.
You know, it's
Right.
funny. You know what's funny is like in the show, Ken said he'd catch a charge for Aurora. I knew he was a catcher. I knew it.
Why do I never know what direction you're going with this?
Shush it, right?
I knew it.
You just said you
You're gonna get us in trouble. Don't forget about it. Don't worry
I've been
about it.
holding on to that one for a while. Just for the record.
Yeah, that one.
You were the perfect person to
Get
drop
it
that
off his
one.
chest.
I knew it.
I'm here for you.
Yeah. Look, people are like, oh my God, they're losing their mind. I love it. But
They love a kooky moment.
yeah, I just had a moment. But I knew it when he said that in the show. I was like, knew it.
Got him. Aha.
Aha. Caught him.
We got you, Ken.
Yeah. Some bitch.
Amen to that. I don't like
I need to quit. You know, he called me a petty ass bitch like 3 times in the show. Called me a petty ass bitch. Like,
We've met him.
Ryan, don't
Like-
let him bother you.
excuse me. Say what?
Really.
I wouldn't be that offended.
See,
Don't worry about it.
I was
Yeah,
just
Ken
like,
saying it.
okay.
I know, but when he said, I was like, I'm a petty ass bitch. Like,
Mhm.
like, are you serious?
Yeah, you're petty as shit, Ryan. Cut it
I
out.
guess I am. I mean, whatever.
I love her
I'm
accent.
petty.
Stop
Yeah.
being so petty.
whatever.
Taking care of
Take
Gypsy.
it and own it.
Yeah. I need to run the TMZ with it. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, show him what petty is. Damn. Kenan, you want to see petty?
Really?
Really? Petty.
You know, I thought about it because I have like receipts and stuff. I thought about being like, y'all want to be that petty? Let's.
But
I'll
that's not
show you
you.
petty.
That's
It's
not like
not.
your vibe.
It's not.
You won't.
Ryan
No.
petty.
Let them keep. It'll run out. You know. They'll hit a brick wall eventually.
Yeah, maybe
I
so.
don't know, but it's been a
No,
year
I don't
already.
think they will.
It is what it is. Whatever.
Yeah.
They ain't worth my time.
No, you got me, Pookie.
You got Amber J in the mix.
That's right. And I have this on top of my head.
What is
Like-
that?
Here.
Mr. Hair? Oh,
Hair. Yes, Ryan.
it's his wig,
Oh,
guys.
sorry. I gotta stop. Stop.
Why are they going over my head today?
I know, but I need to stop. I'm being
It's
silly.
fine.
I feel like we got Amber J up here
people are
with us.
probably like, oh, this is boring.
Don't
But
get
it's
over
not.
it.
Is she on here?
Yeah, it's
No,
not.
people
Whoa,
laugh at
not
anything.
Ryan.
Oh, I totally
Look, I just got a
dropped
comment.
it,
When
so
is our
I'm
wedding?
sure
When's
she-
our wedding, Amber? Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought we
planning
already
it.
had it. Y'all are late. We didn't invite y'all.
They're late
We
to the
wanted
party.
it private.
That's right. They're late to the parties.
Yeah. Damn it, y'all. Thought he was gonna wait that long? No, we wiped it up.
Amber,
somebody's
they
waiting
feel
on the
that
other end,
deal.
but whatever.
Scooped him
I
up
don't know where I was going with that.
off the market.
Like I just anyway. But I'm so glad you decided to join me.
I know. I was shocked you asked. I was like,
Yeah, like-
hell to the yeah.
People loved our first one.
I
Yeah.
know, because we're funny.
Yeah, we are.
Because we're funny.
I can't see her.
I don't
though.
even think we're that funny.
I think we're hilarious, but you know.
I
part of me
laugh
wants
at
to set
myself.
you up
I
in-
just like talk all day.
I want to set you up multiple boxes again, just to do it.
Yes, do it. I want to
You
hear.
put like several of me just to piss off the people.
Oh, that'd be something.
They'd be mad. They can't have
Piss off-
several Ambers.
piss
They
off a
already
couple
don't like
people.
me.
It'd piss off a couple people, I know for sure.
And I'm put a big S on everything's. Big ol'
So
ass.
funny.
Goodbye.
Ryan's. All right.
Ryan's and the Pokies and the Amber Jays
That's right.
living
And
the
Pi-
dreams.
Was
And
here's.
the Miss Pixie.
And Miss Pixies. She's living the dreams.
Let me tell you something. Pixie hates me doing cameo. Just for the record.
She does.
She
Why?
I
hates
told
me
you that.
having the
Cracks
camera in
herself
her
up.
face. Like, look, I need a new co-host for cameos because, like,
I'm coming over.
because look, this is what I get from Pixie. I'm like, hey, it's me, Ryan.
No
And
reaction.
Pixie-
She's like,
Pixie's
what?
just like, get that away from me. I'm like,
Pixie.
come on. Look, that's all I get. So
Start throwing a treat at her or something. Yeah, I'm just gonna move in. Our cameos would just be us laughing at each other back and forth. We wouldn't even spit out a word.
Sort of like our lives. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Just nonstop.
Be like, this is Ryan. This is Amber.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. What do you think of the second season of the show, though? Let me ask you that.
I thought the first half was really good. I actually really thought it was going good, and I thought it was going in a good direction. I thought she was like really taking it all in, what she did. It was like really making her look good. And then it just went downhill. And I feel like they just trashed you too much. They put you in too much and trashed you. They made you look bad. And it's messy. Why are they even, it's just so god awful messy on their end, like for them in general. Like you should be happy you're out of it, because their whole like home life is chaotic.
I didn't
try to make me look bad.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I talked to you, so I know you're really like that. I'm just kidding.
He's so bad, but that's what it is. You know, this is the first time. Like, one thing I told Lifetime is like, I'm not going to talk anything on socials about Aurora or anything like that that have to do with that situation, because I was giving that to them. So this is like the first time I've ever brought anything up to do with her. So
yeah, because they put you in it. Like, I mean, you were involved in a sense, but like they really put you in there, you know, and in the limelight.
They had to, like, for us to do the third party thing, I had to get tested.
Mm-hmm.
I had, for Ken to be on the birth certificate, I had to get tested regardless.
Yeah.
So like, I had to be in it. You know, it's just,
they needed drama.
You know, is what it is. But
it just sucks it was aired out to everybody and everything, and then for everybody, all you guys to rewatch, like that's, you know, it's not good, it's not healthy, you know, for anybody.
That's true.
So it's like shame on Lifetime for wanting Gypsy because she's messy.
He's so bad.
It's true though. She just keeps it coming.
Let me do a poll. Like, this might be a narcissistic poll, and that's fine. But
that's okay.
If Lifetime came up to me and wanted to do a show, would y'all watch it? Would my people watch it? Red, yes, blue, no.
I'm voting. I'm saying yeah. Hell yeah, because you'd invite me in.
I would. There'd be an episode where you roller skate in. Like,
yes.
That would be the intro. Is
every time
to your scene. Your scene is you rolling in. Doing like a 360 and being like, I'm Amber J.
This is me, like Amber J. Hey guys, it's Amber J.
Hey guys, it's me, Amber J. Guys, it's right. I heard y'all know all about me.
I was listening to something and it was like, I should have like took a picture of it. I don't remember what it was, but I literally was dying and I was like, this would be mine and Ryan's cameo entrance. Like, or like if we had a YouTube going, like this would be the beginning, like scene that everybody watches, and I can't remember it, and I'm pissed because it was perfect. Like I gotta remember and send it to you.
You gotta remember it. Like I don't know. I love the idea of you roller skating in and like doing 360s and be like, it's me, Amber.
I know I'm not that good yet, but we could try.
Yeah.
Well, you'll catch me.
Well,
Gypsy wants to roller skate now.
Positive red, mostly red. People
right, they're going to go roller skating this weekend.
You know, I've lost some people though because I'm not spilling any more tea, but it's what it is.
I know, and I'm here. I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I know.
People would drop. No, I don't know why I brought you on. You've ruined my viewers.
I'm so sorry. I wanted everybody to go to bed.
Gosh, shame on you, Amber. You did this. No, I actually got 7.4 million likes. Well, like that's huge.
Wow.
Oh, shit, you did get close to 10.
I got close to 10.
I was crying because you're like, yeah, 1.2 million likes. Come on, guys. Let's get to 10 million. That was a freaking jump. You didn't even try to shoot for 3 or 5. You're like, come on, guys, 70 million likes. Let's go right now. Come on, you got this.
Let's get it. I tell you what, I think I'm gonna announce my lives from now on. Like,
you should.
Like, you see all the people like doing
that was popping, and you did good. That was good. I loved how you did like everything. You covered everything, like for the things that you're involved in or need to cover or want to speak on. I thought that went really good.
You did all right.
Oh yeah, I thought it was really good.
I agree.
Okay, well, like
very
I will
good.
present myself. Like,
yeah.
I will defend myself on things that I have to talk about.
Mhm.
I'm not into burying people.
No,
I've
and you
told
never
that.
do.
And the reality is, I hate to say this, but you give somebody enough rope. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Don't say
Yup.
that analogy.
And it's like,
Yeah.
And like I said, it's the gift that keeps on giving. So it's like,
it really. It's like Christmas year round.
no, seriously. It's
Thank you.
Ryan, I'm telling you, you could do no wrong because there's something new every day.
Yeah. You know what's funny?
There's always something.
You know what's crazy is like I had this idea to put my lives on a YouTube channel and create one, but then she announces her YouTube channel. I'm like, there goes that.
No, now you got this.
Over to
Oh my
YouTube.
Gypsy, we're coming to YouTube. Move over.
Yes.
There's room for everybody to monetize. Okay,
over,
we're coming
no.
in.
I told Amber to
Forget
come over
that.
there.
Scoot
Come over
on
to
over.
No,
Power
not going
I'm
to
telling
YouTube.
you, go out there and walk the
Help you out.
pixie.
You know what's funny is like I've had people be like, I don't always get on TikTok and I don't use, so I need to. And it was funny because seriously, a month ago I was like, maybe after the show I'll get on YouTube, and then I see, oh, we're creating this, and I was like, well, shit.
Do it.
I'm
It'll be a
following.
double whammy of
Hey,
fun.
Ryan's
I'm
making a
telling you.
YouTube.
Well, all right, let's do a poll. Would people watch if I
Yeah,
did
do a poll.
YouTube? Like,
You're gonna have to
would y'all
vote yes
watch if
for
I
us,
did a
John.
YouTube channel? Like, honestly,
I want Ryan
red,
over
yes,
here.
blue, no.
I
You
told
wouldn't
him.
watch?
I don't
Then
care. I
don't.
want him over
You
here.
shouldn't be watching this live
I
right now.
invited him
Yeah.
to come live with us for
Y'all ain't
paranormal
cool
night,
if you don't want to
Yeah.
be here and you're here.
That's
What
right.
are you doing here?
Like,
Come on
what
over
the
to
hell?
YouTube.
I wish people would like. I'm glad people like my cameos though. Like for real. Like,
They're fun. And
They
they're
are fun.
like you said, they're personable.
Yeah.
yeah. Did you see that one girl that was like, "Stop"? Did you see it on my Instagram stories or whatever?
My
Yes.
favorite is
Wait,
Ivory
and
Rose Goes
want to know
Wild.
one of the cameos that's the top cameo that's my favorite is I forget their name, but they had messaged me too. She was so nice. The one that had you tell her friend that she couldn't be in the freaking wedding. That was so funny to me. Like, how are you gonna have Ryan Anderson, put you down about
She was like, "Please tell my friend I can't be in her wedding."
Oh,
like, how do you do that?
It
You
was
did
like-
it so well. It was so nice.
It was like little JC and big JC, maybe that was it.
I was so confused. Yes, those were the names.
Yeah, big JC and little JC. She's like, "I love you, but I'm not going to be there for your wedding." And
yeah, I like that Ryan's doing
Oh,
this,
look at
and
Ryan,
then
that was
Gypsy's
so
going
cool.
over to a teen
You know,
app
like-
and doing what she's doing.
It was great.
Nice.
yeah,
That's
like,
my favorite one by far.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel bad when. All right, so like I've had a couple glitch because at one moment I had so many, like,
Oh, I bet.
and so like I didn't
Yeah,
know
I think
that
that's why he bumped it up to 100.
you need to let it load all the way before you start another one. Because like I was at a point where I was like, damn, I got to knock these out. I'm in school.
Almost like draft it and then it'll post.
Yeah, and I'm like, the moment I hit post, I'd start a new one. And
Yeah.
And a couple of them contacted me, were like, "Hey, I love the video, but it's it's glitchy. Can you redo it?" And I was like, "Sure,
At least he
absolutely," because I
admits
felt
that.
so bad.
Yeah, that sucks.
And so it's one of those where I was like,
Now,
"I can go redo it because you bought it." You know what I mean? Like, it's one of
yeah.
those where I feel like they deserve the best of me.
And you want to do a good one. You want it to
Right.
be enjoyable and fun for that person. And so
Whatever
far,
it
I
is.
think all of them are loved. Like, people
Well,
like them.
Like I told you, Pixie hates them.
Be sure to give this live a
Because
thumbs
you're
up,
the
guys.
star in them,
Uh,
not
yes,
her.
we
That's
Sorry,
why.
But let's be honest, Amber. Isn't Pixie really the star?
Yes.
He is the
Pixie's
star.
behind
Should
me.
be.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you
Pixie.
doing? What are you doing, sweetie? Pixie.
People make fun
Hello?
of Amber, and I think
Pixie.
it's so
Miss Ma'am.
messed up.
Hey, that's what. Look,
They
there
make
she is.
fun of
Look,
her.
she heard you whistle, Amber.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think
don't
Amber
whistle,
cares though.
Tell Amber, hey. Look, she's looking at me like, what?
Hi, little bitty baby. Oh, Dad got your attention. Yes, you did. Yeah, I'm coming over, and I'm gonna bring my skates. You're not gonna be scared.
I love how you're like, hey, baby, mwah, 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 like kissing her. It's great. Great.
Well, she's hypoallergenic too. It's great.
This is killing
Yep,
Gypsy.
that's right. I wrote
It's
that.
killing Gypsy.
I know.
What did you think when I threw the pictures and Pixie grabbed the picture and took off running? And
Oh my god, I was
And
dying
Amber
because that was
loves
low
it
key. It was just
too,
funny.
because
That
it
it
makes her
reminded
feel
me
good.
of. Did she eat what did she take the one time? She ate a picture before, right? She had something in her mouth. The vape she always has in her mouth.
My
And I
marriage
think-
license.
Oh, the marriage license. That's right. Yeah.
marriage
So it was
license.
like a
That was a joke.
flashback.
Oh,
Number
yeah.
one, that was a joke. I would not let Pixie eat my marriage license. I would
But
now.
it was giving that.
I would now.
I'm gonna go cut it up now. You want that? No, just joking.
Yeah.
Give it the rest to her.
That was just.
I
a
think
good
talking
video.
to
I
Amber
liked it.
J
And
helped.
you know why I
get over
did
her.
that? Said that because
Absolutely.
in the first season they were like, "Oh, it's just a piece of paper. It doesn't really matter." And I was like,
Yeah.
I put my heart and soul in that marriage. So I was like, it's just a piece of paper to them.
It means something to you.
Yeah, like I got married with the
Sure.
intent to staying together forever.
No, trust me, I get
Right.
it. I completely understand.
you know?
That's what most people would do. You know,
right.
that's the
That's
route.
the intent for most.
That's
like,
the
that's
route.
the
That's the
intent.
goal.
And they didn't care.
Yeah,
And people are like, "What names did Ken call Gypsy?" He called her an
I
idiot.
saw that.
Yeah.
I was gonna shout something, but I couldn't think of anything on my feet.
Ken calls Gypsy an idiot. Okay, and I don't
Oh.
appreciate it.
Mm.
Oh,
Don't talk to
Yeah,
your
that's
woman.
not nice.
A real man doesn't do that. Number one.
He
So
calls
look,
her an idiot?
there. Done with that Yahoo though. Like
You called him a Yahoo.
Well,
He
Gypsy
is a
knows
Yahoo.
that, so it's
Yeah,
her.
he talks
It's all
he
her.
talks shit on camera, but won't say it to my face.
Watch out, he's gonna come over.
Ah, that's
Look, I live in Lake Charles, buddy. Come on, come get you some.
I'll be there. I'm gonna video for the France.
That would be a big mistake. I'm not going to
I'll
look
pull
for
a
you,
Christy.
but- Ken, I'm not going to come looking for you, but if you look for me, you will find trouble.
Oh shit. Kenny's
That would be
not
a big
kidding, but go away,
I'm
Ken.
kidding.
Ken,
I'm
just go
kidding.
away.
Is Ken in the chat?
I'm kidding. I don't care enough to beat him up. Although he
And just
deserves
go
one.
to the little.
He deserves
hole.
one. He definitely deserves an ass whooping.
This is true.
yeah.
And I'm only saying that because he whole ass took a wife.
Well, no comment. No comment.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He deserves an ass whooping. I'm. If
But
I
the
ever
last
saw him,
fight
I'd
did
be the
it
one to
too.
give it to him. But I'm not going to look for him either.
All I'm gonna say is I wouldn't want to walk into you in a back alley on a bad day.
You know what's funny? If you ran into me on a back alley, I'd probably be like, "Hey, what's up?" I'd be,
Are you okay? Are you gonna hurt me? You would panic.
yeah, like people would be like, "Oh," walk by me, and I'm like, "Yo, are you okay? Everything all right?"
Ryan's panicked, like they're gonna hear her. Here's
I
my
don't know about
wallet.
that. I would just be like, "Man, you okay? Like, why are you in this back alley, man?" Like, I'd be like, "Come on, the hotel's this way. Let's go." And like, I'd be
I'd
helpful.
be like, yeah, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
I'm
And
here.
then I'd book it
I'm
with
here-
the cops
say
on
that
speed
again.
dial. I'd
Say
be
that again.
running.
I'm here for you in a back alley. Somebody would not like that.
I would say that, and then I'd book feet. I'd get on my Lamborghini and book it out of there.
There you go. You get out your what?
It's
Lamborghini,
pretending.
like a Lamborghini, but my feet.
Lamborghini.
You never heard that one?
An Amber J saying right there. Never heard of that.
The Lamborghini, right?
Lamborghini. Okay. Look, people are like asking me, say you cheat, like ask Amber J to dinner. You want to go to dinner, sweetie?
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
I
I'm
just
coming
asked her
over
out on a
here.
date.
I
So
want
stop
to
telling
see
me to
it.
ask her out.
Can you come here though, so we go for shark teeth after? Please.
Damn shark teeth and looking
Come
on the
on,
beach.
you'll like it.
All right,
Gypsy.
I'm coming to South Carolina.
All right.
Yay.
All right.
Yes.
So are we. Wait, are we going
LA.
to North or South? I
You
get
got
those
me.
Carolina.
Let's go get in the
Well,
caddy,
we're
Pixie,
going
right now.
wherever
We're
they're
on our
going.
way.
Yeah, Pixie could come. It's dog friendly.
That's right. We could go to brunch. If I left right now, we could probably
I
go to
love
brunch.
brunch.
I do too. I do too. It's like, what is it? Breakfast, lunch?
I love
What is
The
brunch.
best of both worlds.
It
The best
is.
of both worlds. I freaking love brunch. Like
It's a good time.
every Mother's Day, my mom
Breakfast
always
for
was like,
lunch.
I want to go to
Brunch for
brunch. I'm like, damn it, woman, there's no brunch places around here.
I begged to take my mom to brunch. I was like, please, come on. You doggy. I was
Yeah.
like, we need brunch.
I
She was
love
like,
her.
maybe.
What's the ye doggy for?
Well, the cowboy hat.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Interact with the gift.
If
I like
it's something fun and I
it.
see
I
it,
was wondering, like, because she said something like ye doggy earlier. I was like, what the hell is she talking about?
I'm just acting a fool.
Yeah, just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love it. Look, we've been talking for 30 minutes. You realize that?
Yeehaw.
Yeah, look, you just did me yeehaw.
Okay.
The cowboy hat now. Nice to
It's
see you.
fun.
Yeah, Amber J.
Ryan Anderson.
You
She
know I
helped
enjoy
make
hanging
it
out with you.
better
my
for
friend.
him.
You showing me out, or I could escape.
Hey, we gave the people 30
You missed
minutes.
it. You doggy.
You
You missed it.
We gave the people 30 minutes. mean,
I know, that was fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Now I need to. Now I
Sometimes
need to put it up on
fun
my
to be
YouTube
immature
channel. Y'all need to come
flower
subscribe.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, this is the
We
opening.
are
That's
coming.
right.
You
Come.
doggy. You missed it.
You doggy.
You doggy.
You know what's crazy, Amber J? I'm at 9.4 million likes.
Oh, you're almost there. I knew you could do it.
When I get to 10 million, I'm losing my mind. Like, I don't know. I might do something.
Well,
We're
Look,
gonna
see,
see
they want you to
that.
do the you doggy. It's like a thing.
Look, there it is.
You
Yee
got
doggy.
4 more
There you
teeth.
go.
See? Yeah.
It's the only way. Look, there it is again. Yee doggy. All right.
He likes
Pixie, give me yee doggy. Pixie, give me yee doggy. Where you at, doggy?
Yeah, Pixie.
Gypsy's
Look, there it is.
practicing,
Give her a cowboy
practicing
hat.
for ye doggies.
Look.
I know you hear that. Yes, you do. I know you're
Yee
welcome.
doggy.
Yes,
Yes, you did,
Yeah.
Megan.
Yeah.
on a
I
real
ain't
day.
And she said yes.
My friend.
He's coming
Alrighty.
to her.
You
I'll talk to you later.
You know you're the best, right?
I adore you.
Mwah.
Bye,
I'm
Pookie.
gonna text you after and be like, so what'd you
I
think?
know. I can't wait.
Yep.
We're all going to be
Hey,
They
texting.
are
my
gonna
friend.
text each
I'll
other.
talk to you in a bit.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right. So that was some me and Amber J time.
Yay!
All right.
Yay.
So, I hope y'all liked it.
I did,
I felt
right?
like doing that since I announced my live. So I asked her the other day, like, hey, would you want to join my live again?
I like that he
and
values
felt
her
like doing
opinion.
it. You know, like she's great.
Yeah.
She's my friend. You know, she always perpetrates that we're dating. We're not. We're just friends, but she's great. She's great.
Oh, come on.
I'm almost at 10 mil. Almost at 10 mil, guys.
Come on, get him to 10. I've
Almost
clicked
at
the
10
like
mil.
a few times.
Let's
What
get
do
to
we have
10
to do?
million.
Just hit the
Booyah!
I think you just
Dixie,
hit
we
the
made
heart
it.
there.
We made it.
Yeah.
Look, what you think,
let's do
babe?
it.
What you think? Yeah. Team Ryan and Pixie forever,
Oh,
right?
he's there now. He's
Yeah.
at 10 million. He's at 10.1.
We made it. We made it. Pretty soon, I also had somebody say, I need to sell merch. Like, really?
Oh, he's gonna do
Would y'all
merch.
buy a Team Ryan shirt if I sold a Team Ryan shirt? Let's do
If
a
it
poll.
was like a
let's
jersey,
be
I would
honest.
do it. If
Would
it was
y'all-
jersey,
Do you buy a
Yeah.
Team Ryan shirt? for me?
jersey only, Ryan.
Like, I'm kind of like on the fence about it. Like, really?
Type in jersey only, please.
Just do it.
I mean, some
I mean, you
no,
might as
that's
well. Why
fine. You don't
not?
have to be Team Ryan.
you
I
got
wish you were
followers.
Team Ryan. I mean, but you don't have to buy the shirt.
Team
But,
Ryan
I
jersey.
mean, I'm just curious. Like, I
I
have a
would
friend
wear
who
a Team
does
Ryan
shirts, and
jersey.
she's always like, Ryan, let's do a Team Ryan shirt. And her business is Case Creations. She does some great stuff. It's a good friend of mine. And I thought about doing like a Team Ryan shirt in like purple and gold because I love LSU, and then doing a Team Pixie shirt. Doing a Team Pixie shirt
Team
in black and
Pixie.
white.
That's cute.
Like,
Yeah.
thought it'd be kind of cool, but we'll see. We'll see. But some people are like, no. But if
Yeah.
2,000 people bought a
It's gotta be
shirt,
a jersey.
that'd be cool. I'd want pictures of y'all in them. Like, honestly, I'd want pictures. I want to be like Team Ryan. Yeah, but I would do it I'd want y'all to buy through this lady, Case Creations. Like, let me show you some of her
I
stuff.
like that he's
Miss
promoting
Ned,
a
you my people.
business.
Look, she made me that for Christmas. Boom.
Oh, that's
Case
nice.
Creations. She's also a friend of mine in my follow list. You got to check her out. She does great stuff. It's my good friend, Miss Ned. If you're out there watching, you know I love you. Good friend of mine. We teach together. She's a good businesswoman, and she made me that for Christmas, and I love it. I love it. So she also does shirts. She does all kind of stuff. So thinking about it, Team Ryan jersey.
Yes.
That would be
Yes. See,
Team Ryan
it's
jersey.
catching on. The jersey ideas
Yeah,
catching
Yes,
on.
it is. If I create a jersey, would y'all rock
I
a
would.
jersey
Team
more than
Ryan
a shirt?
jersey. Yep.
Red yes, blue no.
Red, yes.
A Team Ryan jersey.
Okay,
He
we'll
likes-
put in our vote.
He likey.
That would be cool.
Yes,
My thing is,
Ryan.
like, I love jerseys.
Just say it. Team
And,
Ryan
like,
jersey.
This jersey's so nice. It's like one of the nicest jerseys I have.
Jersey.
Like, look at the patch. Like Cal Ripken. Like
Red.
He's
Mr.
really
Iron
into
Man
his
himself.
jerseys.
And over here we got the Oriole. Like,
Red,
I
yes.
love this
Blue, no.
jersey. And my thing
I'd
is
wear
if
it.
I created jerseys, I'd want them to be good.
Yeah.
Like, I
That's
wouldn't
the
want
problem.
some cheap jerseys.
But you can
Like
I
Christy
think
bought
you
me
can
and
get it
Gypsy
from
one
Fourth
time. Oh my God. It was like the cheapest jerseys ever. And you know what's funny is, like, I was okay with them. Christy, I'll tell you the story. I was okay with them. Gypsy saw the pictures of them and was like, told me, like, Ryan, you have to buy us real Thankx jerseys. And I was like, no, your stepmom bought jerseys. Like, let's wear those. And she was like, no, like, this is not what I wanted. I want real jerseys. So I bought them. I felt bad, but it was Gypsy's idea. And I probably got blamed for that. Christy and Rod showed up like the first Sunday, and me and Gypsy are wearing our custom made Thankx jerseys. And I know it pissed Christy off. I know it did, but that wasn't my idea, Christy. That was Gypsy. But that's another reason you probably don't like me. So anyway, but
Did you listen to
Don't worry about
Gypsy?
it.
is what it is. Like, it was funny because, like, me and Gypsy wanted the Thankx jerseys, and, like, it was so funny. Gypsy had some money at that time, like through taxes or whatever. She had money through something.
Taxes.
And no, the money that people gave her, she sent it home or whatever. And Gypsy had plenty of money, and it was her idea. And she asked Christy, like, please buy these jerseys for us, please. And Christy was like, I got them.
Someone
no
wrote,
worries.
Do you guys
And,
like
yeah, they
Christy?
were
No,
not
I
Thankx
think she's
jerseys,
an enabler.
but I was like, Gypsy, it's fine. We'll wear them. And Gypsy was like, no. So I got blamed for that one. That's probably another reason Christy hated my guts, but whatever. Can't cry over spilt milk.
Didn't
Pixie
Rod
does
tell
jersey.
her to
That
stay
would be
out
cool.
of the
Have like a
business at
Team
some
Pixie
point?
jersey. It'd be black and white like Pixie and have like her face on it. Yeah, jerseys are expensive though. I'm not gonna lie. Jerseys are expensive. Hey Chloe, how you
Right
doing?
from Antarctica.
Team Pookie. I like that. I don't know. I wouldn't do a Team Pookie shirt. Like,
Team
that's kinda
Pookie.
funny.
It's a cute name.
Go on.
But anyway, guys, continue being amazing. I appreciate that, guys. I'm trying to be me. I hope this live lived up to y'all's expectations.
It did, actually.
I had to.
I didn't
I
expect
mean, what
much.
did y'all think of my live? Let's ask that.
I didn't even know if you
Did you
saw.
like my live? Like, did it live up to your expectation? Red, yes. Blue, no. If it didn't, I'm sorry. I apologize for that.
No, he's getting good reviews.
You know, I just had to clear some things up. I have many more stuff that
Yeah, he
like
needs
I
to
didn't
clear up
even
that he's still
scratch
employed.
the surface of stuff that's happened.
It's actually
Like,
better than I
at
thought it
all.
would be.
Uh,
I didn't expect much though.
and you know,
And plus,
one day I
Amber J
will.
showed up. I like
But-
Amber J.
Also, I'm trying to.
Yes.
The show was an experience. It was. The show was an experience. There's a lot of stuff that happened. Write a book, please.
Yeah.
Thought about it.
He could.
Yeah,
Don't know if it would get published.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody would care.
it
Honestly.
would.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, look, I see people saying, yes, do a podcast. I'd
I
love
married a
podcast.
murderer.
Podcast would be cool.
Sorry, I probably should have
Right.
said the M word.
Who had the coolest graphic? Right now, it's
Wait, is that
Blanche.
on
Blanche had the
TikTok
coolest
only, or is that
graphic
on
so far.
YouTube?
It's on YouTube, but it's
Like,
okay. You
I
can
will
say
say
it
that.
sometimes.
Okay.
I just like that comment that said, you're not giving yourself enough credit, Ryan. Thank you. You're right. I could do anything I wanted to do. You're absolutely right. Thank you for that. And I could do that. Guys, y'all are at 10.5 million likes. Thank you so much.
10.6, I see.
I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all can move past some stuff that has happened here recently. Guys, like I said, I will be dropping this live on my YouTube channel when I get it going. I need to drop all of it, all of my lives, in case you've ever missed them. I will be doing
I
that.
did invite him.
Like I said,
for Sunday. I'll invite him to this
it
Sunday
just
too.
sucks that
Again.
Gypsy created a YouTube channel, and it, but I was thinking of doing it too. So I love people saying I'm trying to stay
Dude, it won't
relevant.
go far.
I'm just being me, guys. Like,
Yeah, he's just
That's
living
what
his
it is.
life. I mean,
is
he
there
is
gonna be a season
relevant
3? I
right
don't know.
now. That's all it
Uh-huh.
is. He's relevant. So
If there
let him
was a
be
season 3,
relevant.
y'all want me to be in it? I would prefer doing my own thing.
Stop being
in my
jealous.
honest opinion. But y'all want more tea? All right. Get your cups ready. Y'all ready for this one?
Come on, Ryan. Give it to
All
us.
right.
He's like,
Give us something good.
All right.
he's thinking.
Like,
I love when Gypsy said
oh, no.
postpartum. Like, that was the only time she ever reached out. I think that's so funny to me. Gypsy's biggest fear is that I would ruin her relationship with Ken.
Come on, ruin it.
And that's not my goal. And I love be quiet.
No, don't be quiet. I thought you were going to say
her
something nice
relationship.
about her.
Yeah. I wanted the Knicks to win. I hope the Knicks won. I hate that I ruined it. I didn't get to see it.
Ruin it.
Guys,
You
I was
made
on
money.
here to be with y'all. So, guys, I've been on for a while. I made it to
Yeah, you have.
10.7 million likes. Guys,
believe
thank
in
y'all
us.
so
We started
much for
at
that.
Ah, she's on
Like I said, I'll drop
over
this
an
on
hour.
YouTube
Wow.
eventually. And I don't see a sweat towel. No, you won't see one. You won't. That's your mama's house, like I said before. Guys, I didn't really scratch the surface on stuff. Like,
Well, come on.
usually when I get mad, I drop more stuff. So bang, bang, bang.
I think he's
hope
gonna
I
do
gave
it
y'all
on his
some stuff
YouTube.
I
to
think
laugh
he
about.
is. I think
talk
he
about.
is.
I
I think the methadone thing just sent him over the edge. He's
just
like,
wish y'all the
yeah,
best. And
I
I
got
want to
something
thank
for
y'all.
you.
Like, I wanted to get to 11 million likes, but I got to 10.7. That's where I needed to be.
you're good, Ryan.
And there's more
Shoot
things
for
I need to
11
talk
next
about.
time.
And I'm not going to do it tonight, guys. I'm kind of tired. My YouTube is
Do it on
at the
YouTube.
Ryan Anderson.
Yep.
That's my YouTube
Cool.
channel. It's at the Ryan Anderson, guys. It's got a picture of me with the same logo I have here. I also want to tell people something. Look, guys, I have one account. It's verified. Please stop letting people tell you that they're me when they're not. Okay? Please, if you see the blue check mark on my Instagram or on my TikTok, it's really me. But I do not have a backup account. I do not have a backup account. There's one guy's like D Ryan and no. I have one account. Please don't be scammed. Okay? Please. I hate that more than anything. I'm not into deceiving people. Okay? So when people deceive people, it drives me crazy because I'm not that way. All right. 11 million.
Yeah.
Did I make 11 mil? I'm at 10.9. Pixie. I think we made 11 mil, baby. 11 million. Sorry. Stupid dance. Stupid.
Well, there's a lot of Ryan Anderson watch
11 million. Like, how's that? It's hard to
Yes,
beat that.
there are.
It's hard to beat that.
I was just looking at YouTube.
I'll be
find his
going
Oh
channel.
live
wow, I
again,
didn't realize how many
when I go
there are.
live again.
I'm so glad you guys came here to be with us. We have over 100 people here.
Yeah, we appreciate it. I was like, oh
Guys,
my god, we
I
have.
am
I
Thank
think
you,
you have more
guys.
than I do,
regaining my
but
mental health, getting better. Like I said in the beginning, I have nothing to do with that. Whatever they're doing, don't associate me with that.
We don't.
But
yeah,
you know, I'm
But
on
don't
a
go back
redemption
over to
story.
that.
Like y'all seen,
Or we will.
y'all seen my story. I hope y'all
learn your lesson.
enjoy being around me. I hope y'all like seeing my stuff. I hope y'all have enjoyed this live. I really hope. Somebody wants me to be a co-host. No, I'm tired, guys. So I'm about to get off. I will do some meet and
We
greets
feel
would
you,
be
Ryan.
cool.
What are me?
But
Oh,
guys, it's 9:40. I've missed the game. It's late.
he wants to go.
I have other stuff to
We
speak
got to
on, and I
discuss
will
anyway,
eventually.
Ryan. You got to end
Guys,
it so we can
y'all have a
discuss.
great night. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for the support. And like I said in the beginning, guys, without y'all, I'm nothing. Guys, go check out my cameos.
Oh, he
for
knows
real.
that.
Like,
That's
if you want
good.
a personalized message from me, and it's the real deal,
Yeah,
go to
he's a humble guy.
cameo.com. Like I'm there. The link is in my bio. Go check it out, guys. Right now they're $50.
Oh, they're 50. Went down.
Price fluctuates, but right now they're $50.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I love when people post my cameos. So post them, show the world what they're getting because it's awesome. Like I love doing the cameos, guys, because it's me interacting with people, and I love it. Like, and I love seeing people happy to get them like that. So much joy.
He does.
But the link is in my bio. Check it out. Blanche had so far had the coolest graphic. So it looks like she gave me the Jeep win, which was cool. So it looks like Blanche is the winner of the coolest graphic tonight. Guys, thank y'all so much.
Where? Why?
Go check out my cameos. Like I said, I started Cameo, guys, just to see if people would buy them. Like, honestly, and right now, for the month of May, I am like ranked 73rd.
Oh, wow.
Like, I just joined like a week and a half ago. I'm already at 73rd. Y'all never guess who's number one.
Wow.
Number one on Cameo is Sean Astin, Rudy himself, Lord of the Rings. It's amazing.
Who?
And I think that's great. So he's number one on Cameo, but God, it'd be great if I beat him. But God, I've seen his numbers. No way. Yeah, guys, my YouTube channel is at the Ryan Anderson. Okay.
Oh,
I see a picture of me and the banner is Pixie right now. I'm working on more stuff. You know, guys, thank you for the love and the support. Thank y'all for being with me tonight. I do hope that I shed some light on some stuff, and I hope that y'all enjoyed it. Guys, stay Team Ryan, guys. Love you guys. I'm out.
Stay Team Ryan.
11.2 million
well,
likes.
make us
that probably
give us a reason.
I love it. Thank y'all so much.
He needs to give us a reason to stay Team Ryan.
That probably drives
Right?
Ken crazy when he says Team Ryan.
Yes. I mean, it sounded like he came up with it, right? I mean, people were doing the hashtag. He's just running with it for sure.
Hold on, I put some music. Music started playing somehow, and I gotta find it. Sorry. Do you hear the music?
I know how that goes. I heard a couple of little beeps.
It's like a
but
flute.
stopped.
It's a flute. Something's playing. I can't find it. Sorry, guys. Where is that coming from? Oh, it was.
So
Sorry.
while she's looking.
Oh, shoot.
No,
it took me into another TikTok live, Native American flute.
Oh, yeah, like a relaxation. So what did you guys think? Did you expect more tea, or was that kind of what you anticipated?
I felt like I read some comments where people were disappointed, but I set my bar really low. I purposely put my bar low because I didn't even know if he was going to show up. Like I thought maybe Gypsy was going to talk him out of it, like sweet talk him out of it. So I'm pleasantly surprised and pleased.
I just got a text from Amber J. I want to see what she says here.
Yes, I would wear a Team Pixie t-shirt or a jacket. Jacket would be good, or a trucker hat. I've been wanting some trucker hats lately.
All right, so y'all really need to get together.
I feel like Ryan would do better over maybe on YouTube than
I
TikTok.
think so too. I mean, I'm not trying to age us, but I think that this is more of our demographic of what we're trying to reach. And I think TikTok, I mean, as soon as the Lifetime show and the drama kind of fades, I can see Ryan fading. I think over on YouTube he could talk sports. There's a lot he could do over there.
Yeah.
So I really would love if he joins us. I asked him if he's into paranormal, and he said yeah. He said he thinks it's cool. So
Ryan is into the paranormal?
Yeah. I tried to get him to come over on Sunday, and he goes, I'm watching the game. I said, no worries. I go, you're welcome to come hang out with us anytime. And I said, you know, we'd love for you to like show. And I said, I know you're down there where like, you know, all the hauntings happen and stuff. So we would love if you have some video or photos or an experience you had.
Oh yeah, I wonder if he does know anything paranormal. Now that you say that, because Louisiana is pretty haunted.
I mean, like, yeah, I mean, down there they always have stories. So I'm like, you got to have something. So yeah, we'll see what he says.
Voodoo. Yeah.
And I know we've had Amber jump in here before, and I know she will again. But it would be really fun if they do get together and do a video.
That would be really fun.
For his channel too. I'm having trouble finding it, but
I can't find it. I've looked for it, but I'll find it, you guys, and I'll show it. Why can't I find it now? It just drives me crazy.
I don't think he hit live maybe or something, or maybe he like doesn't have the right name for it.
Ryan Anderson on YouTube. You know what I've found? That ChatGPT finds stuff for me faster than Googling stuff these days. I don't care. Like, I don't care. Whichever is fastest and the most accurate, I don't care. I just give it to me, right?
I used GPT today for my someone found it.
I found the wrong Ryan Anderson. I found a different Ryan Anderson.
I used it for my graphic today, and I'm sorry, but I am obsessed with my thumbnail. It reminds me of Family Guy, and it's just Ryan having a cup of tea.
Rose. Yeah, it's a good one.
I expected him to dish a little more, but he was upset. Yeah, I did. But also he wasn't like angry. You know, I think when you're angry, you're gonna be more like, I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be picked apart like a million times, and people are gonna like be like, "Whoa, why did he say this? And why did he say that?" And like I don't know. But I'm pleasant. I didn't expect much, and I am happy with it. And I think Ryan is a human being who is living a pretty impossible situation. He put himself in it. So, I mean, that takes away some levels of, sympathy for me, but he's still in it, and he's still a human being. So,
yeah. And and
he's still working. He's still working at his job. He seemed like
he is, but they're off for the summer. And I bet that's kind of how him and I started even chatting in the first place. As you and I talked, I was getting a lot of heat, and people were like, "You reached out to the school," and I'm like, "Yeah, like for comment, not to be like, hey, did you guys see the text messages between Ken?" And that really was irritating. And there was kind of like a little back and forth on TikTok today because one of Gypsy's people totally like misquoted me, and I was like, you know what, if you're gonna like say I said something, make sure you get it straight. So she did apologize on there, which was nice to own up
Yeah,
to
that was
it, that
nice.
you know
It's good to
that you
see
got it
people
wrong.
being decent people. Like people, like even if you
Yes.
pick a side, people make mistakes on both sides. Like you make a mistake.
Sure.
Like
Yeah.
I'm the villain in somebody's story. You're the villain in somebody's story. It's just that's the
Yes.
fact of life.
Yes.
So I appreciate when people can apologize for their mistakes.
Yeah. And I mean, I will admit, I think I got, involved with creators that I probably shouldn't have, and learned from it, and just not my vibe. And I'm about facts, and
Ryan
I'm not
Anderson.
gonna sit there and kind of create drama just for views. I want to be straight. The man is still employed. What he does is important too. It's important to me and his community. And I really didn't like people saying he got fired. And like he said, I don't like people saying he's a pedo. Like that bothers me.
Yeah, I'm glad he cleared that up. Illusion 13. I can't click on your
Yeah.
but when I type it in, I'm not getting that up. When I type
Made it live.
the Ryan, yeah, I don't think it's live yet because when I type
Yeah, I
it, this
don't
is
think he
what I
launched
get.
it.
Actually, let me get my screen together and I'll show you what happens when I do it.
Yeah, I definitely think that he hasn't hit the live button. He maybe thinks he launched it, but he did not.
So when I look for it, I get his TikTok, I get his Instagram, and then
Yeah.
down here, this guy keeps coming up, which
There
is
some
Ryan.
athlete.
Ryan Anderson MT. But maybe if I type in the here, let me see what happens if I type the.
What is it? Or was it hey, it's Ryan? I can't remember what he said now. I'll have to go back and listen.
Oh, there it is. Found it, guys.
Oh, great.
I will put the link. He has 100. If it's him, he said it's the same. He said it's the same picture and it's Pixie. He said it. Let me make sure it's up on screen. It is Ryan Anderson, and
it's so small
yeah.
for me. Yeah.
I will put the link for you guys, and if this is the right one, then this is him, and I subscribed. So
great.
And Ryan, if you happen to see this, we'd love to have you on.
Yes. I'm gonna hit him up again, and it'd be fun for him to jump on the paranormal or to talk about the health stuff with us for sure.
What do you think about about Ryan's
his
2-hour live? I was gonna say 15 minutes, but it was 2 hours long.
Yeah. I hate that he keeps feeling like he needs to apologize. I feel like he has like battered wife syndrome. He keeps having to apologize, and I just want to be like, you don't need to apologize. Like, this woman was your wife, and she walked out on you. Like, nothing.
Not just walked out.
Stop apologizing.
Did more.
Because she got pregnant. Yeah. And left you. But like, he just I think he's a good-hearted person, and I hope he finds a way to, and I don't mean this in an unkind way, but a way to extend this 15 minutes of fame, because I don't think she got renewed, and he's going to need to figure out, and I think he can. I think he's a talented guy and creative, and I think he'll figure out a way to continue.
Well, he has an education, and he's smart. Yeah, and he'll be okay. He's not struggling like I don't think he's scrambling because he wasn't depending on the money. He was working, right? So now that
what if like there's this girl named Miss Rachel and she has like a YouTube for the kids. I don't know if you've ever seen her, but she does like speech therapy. Imagine if he made like a channel for kids. Like he could go huge, like Blippy, you know, like he could do something.
Well, I think he
in
likes
children's
the
education.
kids. I think he likes hanging out with
Yeah.
I think he likes talking sports. And I mean, there's some people,
Yeah.
I used to substitute teach. I have my BA in sociology, and when I was doing
cool.
whatever, I would substitute teach. And you know, there's just people that just vibe. They just like it. You can tell they just like it. They like being in the mix.
Cool
And
teacher, right? Like he's
yeah,
Mr. Anderson. Yeah.
yeah. He likes
So,
imparting
yeah,
wisdom. He likes that. So it's good for him. And I love that Amber Day came up and talked to him.
Yes. And she genuinely cares about him. You know, she's like, I like making people feel good. I like making them laugh. And because I was like, you know, you can tell the guy's really hurting. This is not.
And she's got the friends. Like, yeah. She could hook him up with the friends if she, you know, she would. Yes. She could help him, you know, meet some friends.
Right. And do we think Gypsy watched tonight?
For sure.
I mean, she had to, right?
Gypsy watched a few channels tonight.
Yeah. How did you even keep up? She flipped.
The Gypverse is in overdrive tonight.
Yeah, and Amber warned me about that too, which was funny. She's like, that video I posted where I didn't tag the girl. I don't even really know what her name is, but I didn't tag her. But you know, she apologized or whatever. She's like, you gotta watch out. She's like, some of these people are really like wild. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, you know, I appreciate her warning me because yeah, there are some people online.
Yeah, I just block people over. Yeah, I just block them because I don't want to like when I realize that I'm dealing with somebody that I can't reason with, then I just take myself out of the situation because there's no reasoning with somebody that you can't reason with. So there's no point in it. And I don't want to spin my wheels. Like what I always tell you, our energy is like our honey. We need it. They can't have it. So,
I can't even tell you guys how many times I've texted Amy and I'll be like, you know, I've learned a lot from you and I appreciate you so much and kind of like showing me the ropes on YouTube. And there's so many times where I've texted Amy, you guys, I'm like, well, you know, I saw this or someone said that. And she's just like, don't give them your energy. Like, don't. Like, you have to save yourself. And it's like, God, I've learned so much from you in the past like 3 months that I think it would have taken me a year to learn on YouTube by myself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just, I think when you go through it once, when you have like last year when I was having some things happen over in the Watts Island debacle, when you learn from it, you learn, and you just learn that, you know, you learn. I don't know how to say it more.
Well, that too. And then also it's like, you know, was talking about this to like another creator, and I think you and I talked about it too. It's like if people aren't angry at you, or you know, once in a while you're stirring up and creating drama, then you're not worth watching.
True.
And
That's
I
true.
think there's some truth to that. Yeah,
that's true, because even last year when people were angry with me, even the people that were the creator in the Watts Island that had sent people over towards me, they ended up staying with me, you know, like, so
I love that. Yeah,
you know, so it's like I think that we've gotten to a point in our world where if you don't agree with me, I can't be your friend, and that's just not me. If I don't care what you think,
don't have the same opinions, right?
Yes,
it's
we
like,
can't be friends.
Okay, we're done. Like,
how did that happen?
We can't agree to disagree. Yeah.
Or if you don't agree with me, you're a hater. You hate me. And no, I don't hate you. I really don't. because hate is
Well,
an
I think
emotion
it's like,
that I work hard not to have, because that's a lot of energy. That, like, I have MS and fibromyalgia. I got a lot of shit going on. I can't deal with it. I really can't.
yeah.
Literally, I am dealing with my emotions and my energy. I can't deal with yours. And I think if everybody could
you know,
realize that for themselves, they'd be like, okay.
and that's what's interesting about the girl who posted on TikTok today. You know, she's putting all this energy into defending Gypsy. And I clicked on her profile and I noticed she said she has liver disease. And I
Is this the
wrote,
person that I keep asking you, who is this?
Tina, yeah, I
Who
think her name
is
was like
this
Sheena or
even?
something. But I guess I just told her, I'm like, you have to save some energy to heal. Don't, because you know what? I bet you Gypsy doesn't even appreciate you defending her. So
Oh no, for sure not. I mean,
don't,
maybe in the
yeah.
moment she does, but she's got like 50 others lined up behind you. If you won't do it, she's got others.
Yes. Yes. So don't, you know, like I just think someone, I don't know how close they are. She had some pictures pinned of them, but um I did a kind of like a funny Southern accent, just kind of poking fun at her. And she goes, I have to admit, you made me laugh. And I was like, good, because that's what, you know, like we're kind of having fun here, you know, don't take it too seriously. And I think that's the whole thing with like Amber J too. It's, you know, sometimes I forget she doesn't really have an accent because I'm so used to hearing it.
Well, you know, I laugh at my own jokes too, and I've been walking around all day, like, trying. It's funny that you said that about Amber J, like she cracks herself up, and I crack myself up, and I wonder what that means about a person, because, like, what does that mean about a person when you, like, make your own self laugh? I think it means you have a good sense of humor. Maybe.
I do too.
I
And I
hope.
think there's a lot of healing in laughter, in humor.
I do too.
You have to laugh about things sometimes and just you know, I don't know. I always found humor is the best medicine. I
Oh,
feel.
you know, if you said to me, would you rather, oh man. Okay, would you rather have an attractive man or a funny man? What would you pick? I would pick a funny man.
Yeah, you gotta laugh for the rest of your life. And yeah, we got someone in the chat. Agreed.
Yes, Miss
Agreed.
GMD, a funny man. Although I do like
And
my
that's
pretty
why
boy. I really like attractive
oh,
men.
I mean, who
But
doesn't?
I would
Who
pick a
doesn't?
funny boy over a pretty boy. So,
And I think that's where Ryan is going to find someone too. You know, he is a
yeah.
good-hearted person deep down inside. Like, look at him not um dishing too hard. I mean, he really could dish
He
some
could.
secrets on her. He's not. I don't know who she thinks she is to treat him the way she did, though. It's like
I don't know. She really thought
you know, you
she
gotta
did something there with the prescriptions. That, that sticks in my craw. Ugh. She really thinks she did
it
something
has
to
him
him.
mad. Yeah.
I'm glad she got.
Um,
I'm glad that he spoke up, and I'm glad he didn't go too far, but he went just far enough. And I can hear it now. People are going to be upset that he didn't say enough, that he didn't do this, that he's, you know, milking his whatever, blah 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 blah. I think, Ryan, you did
good. Take
fine.
it to YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I
come
think
over
take
to
it to
YouTube.
YouTube. Like,
Yes.
yeah, monetize it. Do it. I mean, you
You know,
deserve it after.
I want to say this too. I really appreciated that he brought the picture up and he showed that this is what I saw
Yes.
Gypsy Rose look like, because I never knew that. Because
Yes.
I've said on my lives before, I've said, like, what is wrong with him? You know, she looked like a
Yes.
disabled male. Like, what is wrong? No, he never saw. That's not what he was attracted to. So, yeah,
I am so glad he addressed that because yeah,
me too.
I was it was going in my brain for a while. And so like I want to know, is that what Ken saw too? Also. So that'll be
Yeah.
interesting if he comes out and is like, well, this is what I saw. saw or, what he says.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if they put something out after him going live.
I don't know. I just feel like Ryan's like a normal person and Gypsy's just like, I don't know. Like sometimes I think
Not-
Gypsy's normal.
not the
Sometimes I
public?
do. Sometimes I do think she's normal. I think like when I heard like Christy, but then I don't know. When I heard him saying like Christy influencing her, and she was in prison and she was sheltered by her mom, and psychologically, and my background is in psychologically, and so yeah, I do know that she has developmental delays, and I don't know. There's just a lot going on, but she's done too much. She's done too much for me to even try to feel sorry for her or try to pick it apart and be like, you know what I mean? Like I can't even defend her.
And I told you I was all like feeling bad for her until I started digging further, and I'm like, whoa, like, this
Well,
is
I
not
feel like I have
normal.
empathy for everybody. Like I could pull out empathy for anybody. Like I could. I feel bad for people when they hurt. When I see somebody hurting, I can feel that with them. But then I have to remind myself, she murdered her mother. She she cheated on her husband and got pregnant and left him and is with this guy, and I gotta remind myself.
And I agree with him. I think that apology was for the public. It was not for Ryan. It was
for
not,
sure.
Yeah, because she felt bad, because otherwise she would have went to him first. That was it. I think it was a slap to Ken. She was probably fighting with Ken, and she impulsively made that video because she took it down right away too, right?
Yeah, I think she did.
Yeah.
Well,
and he goes,
Friday will be a new day.
Yeah. What are we going to see Friday?
Yeah, Friday's going to be a new day. What's going to happen tomorrow? We should have brought a bingo card on or something.
I know.
A psychic predictions. What do you guys think? I hope Ryan comes over to you too.
Oh, he's coming. He's coming. On Sunday, you guys, we are bringing our psychic back. We had on Mr. Suits Healy, and we gotta get Shannon her reading. That's been really bothering me all week.
The reading? She got a reading though. I think
I just felt like it could have been better. And I apologize. I think that having two psychics was probably a little
No, I'll never do that again.
Yeah,
I won't
did not anticipate it to be that difficult, although it was entertaining to kind of watch the two of them. Agree to disagree. But we definitely want to get you guys some readings and cards pulled and that kind of thing. So definitely tune in Sunday. And you're gonna have Shannon back hosting. So yeah, we'll definitely, I wanna that's like the first thing I want him to do is get that reading for her. I feel like there was still a message to come through and he didn't get an opportunity to do that.
Well, hopefully he will. Dallas, I think you're right. It just I hope you're wrong, but I think you're right. I hope he doesn't go back to her. And I really hope that the friendship that he's developing with the people that like Amber J and the people that he's meeting, like these offshoots through this, will build up his self-confidence that he'll know that he doesn't need to, nobody deserves this bullshit. Nobody deserves this.
Right. I mean, there's some pretty girls like in the chat, like if their profile pictures, are real. I mean, like there's some attractive girls reaching out to him, and I hope.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've had weight issues before. Have you ever had weight issues?
No, I kind of have the opposite of where I had anxiety and
You were
couldn't
too
eat,
skinny.
you know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
hard too because then
Um,
people make fun of people that are too skinny. I
yeah.
always was like too fluffy, so I was always so Ryan, I relate to Ryan's weight issues, and I'm sure being a man that has very feminine, like I think Ryan has suffered some with that, but luckily his mother was a strong role model. This is what I'm picking up. His mother was a very
Yes.
strong role model and instilled a lot of confidence in him. And some people don't like it, but he uses it to propel himself in life. Like, can you imagine what would it be better if he thought less of himself and didn't do it? Like, I think Ryan is doing the best he can, and I'm pretty impressed with Ryan right now. So
Yeah, and I think it's like that Southern hospitality and like um the charm, and he's proud of his mom, and I think that's great.
uh-huh. Very
I
sweet.
just he is like he said, he's like, I'm a mama's boy and it's cool. I'm
Yeah.
not worried about it, and I don't care what you think of me. And I love that.
And I feel like there's a woman out there for him. And he will,
There
whoever
is.
he finds, he's gonna be with he's gonna stay with her forever. It's not gonna be Gypsy Rose, but whoever the next like whoever it is, it's gonna be forever because he's a loyal guy. I can tell.
And I think that he, might have problems with her trying to ruin it for him, but I think he'll see through the bullshit
Mhm.
and
And he lucked out
know
not having a baby
he
with her.
deserves something better. Yeah.
He lucked out not being the baby daddy. So
He dodged
not
a
saying that
bullet.
anything against Aurora, because God bless that little child. But
Yes. Yeah, for
okay,
sure.
Mama. So yeah, we have
Well,
something
guys,
planned
thank you
on
for having
Sunday.
me.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm
We
excited.
have
All right, I'll see
Sunday
you back on
planned.
Sunday.
Do you have anything else planned for the weekend?
No, just flying back home on Saturday, and then that's it. So I will just watch a YouTuber live. Yeah,
Here's
some
Jen's
people bash
page, you
Ryan.
guys.
It's oh, thank you. Yeah, Ryan, you know what? He's learned to kind of brush it off, which is good too, because when I got all upset about them saying he got fired, he's like, "Don't worry." He was the one telling me, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." And I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "I won't." Like, I don't know. He had to kind of like chill me out because I was so angry about it. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. Hopefully, maybe he'll pop in on Sunday and do
I feel like he
paranormal. That'd
did
be really fun
expose
if he
that,
does.
and he kept like hinting towards that, but I don't think he like totally exposed it. And like what I said, they're going to pick it apart. They're going to pick it apart. It's going to be
Yes.
picked apart
Yes.
to the high heavens. But the overall general consensus that I feel is that Ryan wanted to clear the air, and he wanted to say, hey, Ryan's still in love with Gypsy. We can like, I don't like it. I'm sure you don't like it, but I mean, we can't help who we love. And so when you love somebody is like even if the person's hurt you, can you stop it? Can you stop loving them? No, it's got to take its course, right? Take
Yeah.
time,
I mean,
whatever.
I think you're lying to yourself if you say that
You
you don't,
can.
right?
Yeah,
And
right?
he's being honest. And I think that's great. And I think it's just going to take some time and experiences to get out there and be around other people. And he's going to be like, oh, there's better out there for me. And I love it for him.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you can always find the flaw in something, but you can always find the beauty in something too. So it depends on what you
Sure.
focus on. All right, Mama. Have a safe journey,
All
and
right,
I'll see
y'all.
you
Well, thank you
Sunday.
guys for joining us this evening. We really appreciate you picking us. I know there were you were right, girl. There's a lot of watch parties going on tonight. So
I
thank you
didn't
for
even
joining
know.
us.
I like when I went
And
over to look for
yeah,
Ryan, I was like, oh my gosh.
gosh, yeah, a lot of people were live. So thank you for having me as well, Amy, and thank you for doing the board. as usual.
No
You're
problem.
better at it. I do need to practice, but
I've just been doing it
sometimes
longer.
it's
That's
just
all.
nice not to be paranoid. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, thank you so much, everybody. We'll
Okay.
see you soon.
Bye, girl. Okay, guys, be sure to head over to Crafted Evidence Podcast and show her some love. Be sure to show me some love over here on the Power Network. Thank you guys for being here. I know you can choose anywhere you want to be on the World Wide Web, and I appreciate that you come here and you watch me. I don't know why you do, but I appreciate it, and I truly, truly, truly mean this when I say this. When you have made quite the difference in my life, and if nobody's told you this today, and even if they have, I'm still going to tell you this. I love you guys so, so much, and I'll see you next time. Be sure to give this live a thumbs up. Bye, guys.
I miss my cue, but baby, I had you. Miss my cue, but I had you for that day. Here in the blue, I'm falling deep.
Be sure to give this live a thumbs up. Helps me go out into the algorithm party out there. Bring more people back to the party. It's just a free way to help me.
Baby, I'm dancing with you tonight, and it feels fine, feels fine.